Rapping. Abraham way so etato a oboy akonia so nyina so. Na yemfa seda so engineering team no. Achu agbo. Worker. But yakọ na jare na na boaje na dasankunuma. Da nyina sanemrane say. Tete adasankunuma so hono. Ene yesanemrane. Boni a waye nti. Mem ka simple ni bi. Boni a waye nti. Boni a waye nti. Na ansa na de aseda so de ama facilities team no. Big Solo and a dada na Godfred your friend Ubrana and Yao Mapuna na face so no Sami na Mills no na yes and say tete I just obefia me bibia akoyi kama de aman and then some kakra ewo ho ye be hwe newspapers no animu nsam ni bi na fe cocaine semwa eda ho no no sa cocaine sensem no wine po ene gu nani maseye cocaine no egu Ghana ni maseye na say egu government ni maseye na egu political party bi ni maseye yesi ayen hwehwe si yesi cocaine na Ghana de na cocaine and money laundering egu government of Ghana led by John Dramani Mahama omu ne gu omani maseye na ana on my Ghana, the state of Ghana, ene gu nani masia na ana political party National Democratic Congress ene gu omani masia na sa mi ensan ye behwe ni ahwehwe de anim guase eka no na ansa na ya ba behwe ene political party New Patriotic Party emuti san ene wo hwe ye flashy pictures Kennedy Kwame Akompre kwa Japan woni wodade Brian Champon bomu ase na ye flashy ene so bempa o se sani pani mienu ene the future of MPP Adwoa Safo omra discipline committee na discipline committee na womra no afi yesi ya suspended on the one to see a suspended what the drum and your kuma
yes
and what the party headquarters
also on the motion 11
anti waba
on the waba
it's mo suspension in na no nyadwuma
omo de letter na man say ombra enti say muslim omba letter na bedu ne nsem so on the muka 11 waba bedu enti ewie be say 12 mu a no san free honum say okoy wan go to bia
enti to what end Adwoa Safo wo ye hwan
Adwoa Safo mo ye hwan
me the question busa say Adwoa Safo wo ye hwan
na hwan so na ye Adwoa Safo
enti sa questions ni me no ye attempt to say betimi ye ano ana
ye na be ye ano
nyew na be ye no ko wie say ye the letter abro the discipline committee bra nyesa
yes ya mo date ya mo time
and ya publish it out there
good
say oh ade no kwa ya suspended and I was a member no media mente yamfa letter mreme eti member so edom so di akire
yes
and ye bo say
ye
twumomome etu ebon tonton sansan
yes
eti di ebusa say Adwoa Safo to what end oye hwan
oye hwan na question because already my friend say bra ne de ne yen cancel me ma wo letter say this date come time cross aka ho ena ma suspend but ma mbo wa mane let them mentumi amane mbeduru nche social media de baby a iti u parisa Joseph anko hu say the social media na ka on twin sign
just wo be ye dom di akire ya chobo ye ya boko jano to what end
o chese
wodom
yes o chese wodom ena sa Joseph ni wa domi kwa beye ni ho Sana Adwoa Safo patre also without Adwoa Safo no domi kwa benya constituency for MPP nso chese onu so MPP no o chefa wo mu a chese wototo na sia eyeye
eni nti no se sia no ana me busa wo enti to what end enti wototo na sia enye eno de dom number enti yenye den se
enti montina ho na mon discipline ne
anti omuntina sin discipline
why crado
edu wodom nti
some suspend no mu suspend on the maba Obaya is kutra bakrani office hon. And Obana Muma Betina who are Chimumba to Sanso Mabo brass band. From Konyako. Konyako brass band.
And you say, what did him?
What did him?
And you don't what you know, you was say, at the emphasis, dear Ben, when you
near chess will prove say yes. Or your bra.
Sir?
Yes. Some party also no woman be. On free party in the moon, every party in Muchina.
Now, what we are suggesting say one free party no more. Now,
said near see now will be a who ye.
Obia suggests
2014 near course war Tamale near bar and crying. And near course one crying. Ye who ye. Emma Sampany for no money party num. Ebinum any party num. Into all the say on Tenassi. Ness I didn't ever be ye no. No crana waka. Wow, who's a one kind of crana now war counter evidence the Fabra.
And no credit any bogus no.
Bogus
description of and penny for us only bogus no.
So how much mean you know
no credit no. In the language bang and you use so. Into me busa say to what end? A dear na wa achieve.
Wa achieve say. En kanana adwa safui bra wa bra wa party nsa no efri abra yesi ye e-levy nti yen kwatwa adwa safo mbra nsema ye ti fa no ho imperifo bi kra beka say chief of staff then edisika ekra command no deben private jet ekosi ho ye ko ni fie ni ansensem oh ya bro adwa safutiri so saa na sende osi oyi ne ho anu a musi hey aferi e mane nkasa bio e mane nkasa so musi match no se ombegina disciplinary committee enim mama ne time mama ne date se ombra se mo suspend ya mama nante what you say mama nante se mama ne timpo e na oba yere so go ho wudi obo waso de dey na wo je aha ne we de mama nante e no so aba Kofa Konyako brass band for no mobile. Piri onjimatali kita membo bon. Piri onjimatali kita membo bon. Piri
and you are not young.
Oh, when you say oya bamua.
Oya bamua.
Yes, on your half.
Yeah.
Mr. Ajua. And then I don't pay
mo Ajua mo. I just say so how be and our crime penny a fast to see anon. Then say we use certain descriptive words ubi can say a good and nipa be any must say a breakfast resolve issues. The one more describe them some your bogus. A dear na when you're free more the Siano will prove said the Oya or Taki General Secretary and say, oh what me I count somebody actually or my ma I mean they may come there. We see am family family discipline committee no we dim kunima wie what next it one more we twa form so no
ontwifo bia so e ontwifo bia so yes ontwifo mo so e
ayo ontwifo bia so
dabi ontwifo bia so because suspension ya suspended committee no ananhia nko mbehia no suspension aba eno chese yetu ahyeda eda foforo ebenya communicate foforo say bra. Who responded to a discipline committee invitation and no domo no idea chile no ne brass band ni nyina no oh na say yeti o memu obi wo kra ye chi no say ombra court po a enya nkrofo mu twuma mu medi nachi aha na say we ya party na say ya fro say bra na say nkrofo wo chitafo so what you say ono domo e wo nachi wo do me ho keke no kra na ye kuma
and I'm called primaries in the DSC.
Say primaries no
primaries I'm calling the DSC.
Obeka say omo chiche nensa.
I just a primaries in the DSC no.
Yes.
I just have no.
Yes, I just have kind.
They said an insano
ono no say party no mu no esa na ekọ so nti e ma ne ho ye hi nti ase u say primaries so the nipa kuma bi e na eto constituency ho no party na for na eto and yet the whole can say population war constituency ho na eto what you say we party the ombetumi amafia no so patch say constituency ba say general elections constituency mo pa dia so we hu adwo asafo a eyeye no po se o aveli ne ho sanka obeboa nanso na makoko junior na then odi party ni mo ho no meeting aso obeto no cross ompie
adwo da kasa
o kanina ompie na
eja ne no say atwam se ye kire obi ase atwam se ye kire obi ase na nka wo kwa akokira ase ye kɔhwe de ye adwo asafo ebeka MPP ho a hey because ye me nwanwampo say MPP atofom because a discipline pa ye adwuma a e pa na asie wasema wo ka eye descriptions bi a wo maaye and one would have thought to say the wo party cohesion a
yen kasasa bi o wa nkeni se pie
wasem pa na ubetimi aka but senka wo choose alternative words a ebetimi di enkabo mu aba ebetimi di wodo aba na words a enye so belligerent say obi mpo ebe trans no so di yaw no so ato amane no so ato amane no senka wo ye ne sa ne wanwan ne sen omo part na to form na se discipline ye
emu
ayemre the discipline ye adwuma part mu a nye part ya mo ye mahoboa so nye part ya mo ye mahoboa se mo ko enti adwa whatever the case be no kan wasem we are capable so betimi aka wasem but don't disparage institutions e wo party no don't disparage mpanimfo e wo party no so we are no a obi aso ye den so ebo party ni bi so na munyina pintin na munti sesi ade sa akwa ne say until somebody movement your friend saying United Movement Party beba no until somebody United Movement Party beba ne de
Movement Party
a United Movement Party na me de ba until somebody United Movement Party beba no MPP ni NDC ya
ene wo ho
no so ene che dakra wa ye bell boy I just say
omo presa position no
enti until somebody United Movement Party beba no MPP NDC
yes
enti bua wo party na party no enyina yie bua wo party no na wo party no enyina yie enye ne say ye we nyina no because asadom we di wachi dia I don't know one win primaries
eno na ekuma bi wo party no primaries ni de ukwaso understand
ma obi so mra bi so hunu ukwa ma obi so mra onko dom kwa menya nyese mprenu asemprensa kura emprensa nese obi so ba bia na den enye papa na ne ho okwe ene ho ene okwe na so bae na so okwe ne se gabo no so ba na ye den ai no ntinu di
anka okọ na gabo bank ye problem gabo ye obi anipa adwasafo ye obi anipa na so kwan ya o se ye de ne fa so no
what na see o
good
na se wo ka kwan do fa so a eno no ni bogus no eno no ni wo disparage institutions of the party no adwa onye kikiri ni po
dabi
timinim ba bia efire
but also onye pushover
you can never be a pushover on the basis say a dom tawachi
yes
or dom on two front or dom within MPP num or dom within Christo Asafo
yes
so our dom
but
improving so what dom no enye language na be use or no or go use that language imagine say obi so at the opposing end as you use certain languages are sabe yemu bi yenum beto knowing the sort of involving a gentleman and no one multimedia a lady no lawyer wa fire was adwasafo why na ma adwasafo bebe ye lawyer no eyosibo now you very calm lady with a good disposition and son oba better PPA as a lawyer ABJ penso emu ho ena menua panyini e cafe no yi so baby who free ba no we a decent person. She's in the class of Patrick Buamamo.
Yeah.
Decent people. And the adwa language be wa mo nyusu. Ma onyusu certain language.
Let us so Patrick Buamansa shasibi.
And en American so no. So we share adwa na sa time me papa John Kofuor was it 2004 elections e muba let a friends rally bi e wo asaman kese. Na hwe sa adwa gina ho, wo hwe se Patrick Buama gina ho. Omo ye decent say youngis na afi no no mo ba and this Patrick Buama to maintain
calmness
now adwa should be able to do more than that and onye pushover because our numbers but don't use certain language who use that language na sabiaku obi su benya obi amana keka bi akira wo na in the end ntina me busa say to what end masem nyina no to what end Edia na sabi provocation be na engrofo andi oye. Enyumi me wafa say amrado nyumi. Wonfa me metra enyumi no kra enyumi ne matatu ne yesen amrado nyumi.
No ne
me tofom a me sama story.
Okay.
Nya ha no obri gen yokuta ice cream asese obeto de sachere yen. What the America TikTok so nyum ben wo de betena so ebebe kan ya typha events lafa we be keka bi di kire adwa you have the numbers and mean use certain language be o emfataw especially obi use so language ni be ma publicly and mean use language no nemum you are not a pushover. Insist on the right things being done within the party now one.
Yes.
But don't describe penimphobia or my bre until say wo join any party no men ka basa no ma basa nchira omusa na party ni free baby na be dru baby na munyina yie na muntibi nye opportunity na montoto mo noma obi dey say Eugene Buachentwi
yeah
say Eugene bra wa bre wo MPP num a just ye ka first 3 persons e wa asante man another than Kwakufu Ado Asante or yes stronger Eugene okay
yeah
as one said Eugene dear by what is what can be negative so much cancer basa even another than Kwakufu Ado. You don't do that.
I know the cafe executive no say executive yeah mo biansi form
as so any language say what did you matem
dabi
into the person me catch adwan say on your pushover I accept but the language on ye if we say that language, you know, ubenya your friend is saying, askalophobia, almost like it can be the actual. No one can be and a bayamia. Mr. Sumin Pesso will be back in catching Amanayamia. Into one can ask them. Now, unquote the Patrick Buama, your friend is saying, Uncle Nibi, Gomunina, young man, Omunina, a young woman, and young man, Omunina shall see a pet. You are not a king for that. I ain't. Me was me. It to what end? No, no go biasu. Yampanyano.
You.
Akwalabo ajuno nyede.
Ombachichi de.
Aha. Dum Samahama was say Adakabri. Ajua Zapu is the most annoying in the party, destroying the party by washing the party's clothing, drying them outside. And Dizzy won't tolerate her behaviors at all. She started her bad behavior long time going on TikTok. Her behavior is the reason why Kennedy Japan didn't marry. Come on, you don't do that. Menyesa, why? Menyesa, Miss Rowe. And for we Meshaman, why? Maria Mayang Mucheni, yeah, okay. Piaga Neka say, or say on Facebook Live, or say, stop girl, I'm saying now, Mr. Mahama, and what they buy. And Swan Akpalu, Francis Akpalu was saying, good afternoon, Father Kabri. I say A+ has made it clear that the MPP gurus are involved in Galamsey just to disgrace President Mahama administration. The MPP will stay in opposition till kingdom comes. And I'm watching you live from East Legon, and what they buy. Dominic Danso watching you from Boku, you want to see Anna? And our Fake from New Plan Station Circle. ADAKABRI no dame, please. Don't Kwabenya MPP. It's not for Ajua Safo. Thank you of ADAKABRI. When you push over, but to what end? Now, again, I'm saying by your process for both say you done parade, you know.
Say,
one, you know,
discipline.
And what two woman yes,
Serbia commanders.
Enquire a year shift, 8-hour shift. Good. So at the police station, you know, at all times, you know, there's a commander. Into said your name, your call next your church from Katani, your signature, commander signature. It is only one commander. It is only one. Maya, Munina mobile train. Because this was Beba. Na Bibia for no one table so. And the choir say, and Bakuba 8 hours anopa. Never about 8 hours every year. Never about 8 hours anajo. It at all times, you know.
As a commander,
I will station honor.
Yes.
It never be a day. At me, aqua kama. And the second one, so choir say, Womu see a bontine near Trabu Diamo Homo, Yaquaco motor check, near Copper Hobos near Diaba. And non so, and a motor check in the Yasi Debbie, your travel, your motor check everywhere. The more be and conquer motor check. nti sɛ ne ɛbaa sɛ wɔn mo deɛ na abayi deɛ a na wɔkyɛ aba beduru deɛ a ɛde yɛ bose na wei ɛna n'ano ɛyɛ n'ano yawada na ɛyɛ boss atoto mu firi nkran anadwo sɛ nɔnkono ɛde ɛkɔ sama boy akɔduru ɛkyɛ sɛ delay sikura ba contractor ɛyɛ kwan akɔduru takra de ɛyɛ apoa ɛde toa so ɛde akɔ ɛyɛ towards agran kwanta ɔde kɔfa takwa bo akɔfa boɔdeɛ akɔfa manso amamfidi akɔ sama boy ɛna aprosifo nsia egyina boss yi enti encounter ni nyinaa mu kɔba sɛ ne driver's license na driver ne ka so ne driver's license at present no eni no ho na emom si contact ɛyɛ ne company be menya details of the driver's license no ɛkɔba sɛ okay ma o company no yam frɛ iti aprosifo ma driver yi frɛ ampa ebesi office oh we dey chief inspector Adaroma the license no so say ukuta no a copy a ɛwɔ office no yebetimi the details na mam yesra wo nuanom Ghana fo aduasa chi na tebas ma omatu previous night no 9 p.m. Eko sama boy enti me wanyanya establish contact me hu na yen supply details no a ɛyɛ ne driver's license na ma boss no enko your friends sama boy prosini say very say bus na mpake am yam fa driver's license ama another bus am fa ma o ma bus no proceed hey there papa proceed as be ni we there as me yan wanwa kakra na eno e ba say papa driver say and chief inspector na ka twaso tumuja passenger for ni na nsi ni anya arrangements kwan a ye befa so a passengers betumi ama passengers nako na wo driver's license so ogina eye checkpoint ho na chinchina wonya because mo asem kwa kan say oh at your own discretion obetumi ama 24 hours within which obeye de be ne a odi license and na proceedings so mu Uye kolo pa, uye kolo.
Just Sandra Netchim.
Sandra Netchim. Hey, and yet you may be. Who are you? Spread them. Hey, Becky can do a Becky can be an amsibu. I said, one of them patch out. And let me place here call to a year MTTD headquarters. Say, whatever more. Say, Nancy a quantum fee. No rules, no anything. Say, na the chum. Said driver ni ya yire no o through the night abedru apwa takra de hodo mo de kwa wo si chinchina on pack ko sisi ye de copy of the license ebeba na nekura WhatsApp kura ni ho yetimi nye no ma wo si chinchina this physically wo hu license anoma bus na proceed na headquarters say oh sir okay quickly you need means e betimi get it through you very saying that police they go through driver no into a chief superintendent of police a place call from MTTD headquarters na driver no the map a pick farmer process for years and some years or man describe when tare share warm until ya bako ya na chief superintendent no say me pa chow udi the same no busa ne say me dinti na afre ya na and was in Pacho. Your very chief superintendent say. I said, you mean to me no one casa, no handy phone, no ma. Your friend saying, driver no. If the driver say, the chief superintendent catch a driver and say, say, why na penny woman and son chief inspector no, bet ye. Now for the chief inspector no by ya, at least no. Senior chief superintendent identify no say. Or you need pass me say no and son master master no busan say why the d kind
on the kasa
no chief superintendent minimum no na nya woni na gina
this
barrier hono no o say ye fifiri baby ni abehia mo
nipa 6
miensa gina soro ho na miensa gina fo mo And was when they are in charge, was a men in charge. Move the him fan a buy ye free takurade. Takurade hinifa district municipal and now divisional and now regional himfa. And no bo penini din what takurade say mushe nase was minimum. Later at the end of the I feel that somebody beko e ko wie mu say or admit it. And na hon wo beka say na no juada munsanka signal say yes twa motor check mutin say mo ye motor check o say the ente and no say na fe me beka sam so di akere mu a me refer to mu panyini mu nko signal say and say mo harass driver for obi na mo stick it to where do use any mo call duties say bia obi the contraband goods be
twem mo nya chip of bi
me na mo act on it na moment say mo ye motor check na me say na mo say wo so the other mo kan che driver for na proceed for terrorize driver for
yes cause stopping am say massa
na fe die koba mo say so wo ntimi identify the pakro there I'm getting through to panyini no e wa takrade adwada no pa non kono muni pensia ni nyina mo mrankran na yenhunu nipa or disrespect chief superintendent na say na ode ye chief superintendent or the DN or the be citizen no
free takrade aba anka yen solve issue no ho keke wa ntumi am yan solve
adabi then eventually ko ba say my driver nko enti da benda na say aye IG Mr. Yohonu e the signal ko say motor check mamunye enti mun continue the another parisi mamunye no a mun go say ya yi no no enti the mun go say abeterize the driver for the wo mo sky
ayo
nti ade na me kama driver ni bi ate na no dwade ne na wotwe pepepe yes signal ko say mo bi anya motor check mo bi anya motor check
yo
enti be the information hono no enti motor check no anu omo gigi a driver for
no
enti no na mo say dam parenya na mo bo say a new IG no wo hunu the sense
in it
say there be sa
motor check
mudi hunu na
driver for no
we emna be no Ghana say boss what to tom 9 p.m. from Accra abedu takrade towards a grand quanta no pay kwasa ma boy no utimi gina ho eyi passenger for si form say on company driver's license emra yeni means be able to check whether will be a license to drive or your license to drive than so physically and I'm say it is a chief inspector kwa de ne bufu ye kwa say and na me say ni nuanom Ghana for
na kaka say
abetina boss mu anadwo e kosa ma boy a ukosi nkwantimfi
police for
it is say omu bo say anom ye den
says you also born back afrim
dum so mahama na eken was it adakabri I went to Kofrodia yesterday but there were police motor check on the road after Memphis what
barrier
but almost called you to say almost you say contraband behind undesirable persons be a metrum
by check your license
I no check your license
or check insurance
or check roadworthy near the motor check no and motor check no
barrier don't be
barrier and the summer chief superintendent say I call duties na wasa mo ye and nuntina say no busa driver ni say in undescribable ntare she wo mo if we say a motor check into near dom ko gina ho e hoye N1 national route 1 a free Lagos ebesene ko Abidjan
yes
enunti ubey a lubo enti obi kura contraband ni bi terrorist bi ebetimi aba enunti na mo gina ho check and your car insurance and number star 920 star 57 hasha ubetime hunu car insurance na wujina hono
say expire and so we renew ubehunu
na means say they check driver's license a DVL for omo means am betime hu say we the driver's license valid and as anya valid
yes
anya wo akokọ motor check no person bi wakra na chesa odi license return annotation say was okra on tias here
and also obeji
no delay na kan si
ojo sibra
no jojo
usi koso a si a ne krakra ne sen wotumi anka ne krakra ne ya say na ekwa me check ngofo no boja o no other ones
so Kedo delay wa. So we now no a principal we no di moto akwadwudwu or your quarter no wouldn't just amu pampeta no matter the motor number abetwam ana boys e wo ka chere say mu pa mu mraka no ho mu antimi ankwa ka no ho
kai
we yo it no motor check it nyakokoduro ka chere papa process mean this
from license ma
me nkase wadwuma menye me obstruct in the lawful discharge of your duties, but I am saying, sir, now no other date, yes, I'm dating, mommy. From that date, you know, IGP, you only, I shall me at the signal, but say, your motor check. More for motor check, you know, now. Motor check, and also say, for license, insurance, say, roadworthy, say, vehicle income tax, and you know, you know. The core duties to say, undesirables.
Last week, Monday, 31st.
31st.
So Tuesday was first. And a Wednesday, yes, second, I obey you, yes.
It last week Monday.
Yeah. 31st.
There be 31st of March.
Good.
Because as some of Busan said, Chief, you him say since Monday,
signal
but say to Busano, minimum power, Mr. Kumunipa, but was say, are you under Mr. Kumunipa? Chief inspector say, or him who that Mr. Kumunipa is. Western region for one country, who is Mr. Kumunipa? MTTD, your friend said regional command, Western region, your friend Mr. Kumunipa na, other than that, who is Mr. Kumunipa? Now ujina ho, you moto check. Now or chira say, when you up to Mr. Kumunipa, or so name who Mr. Kumunipa is. Training ben yadima prosini and send man ko jina bonting. Adia yan say sabi ya driver for yakra na wadru kwam na bibia si na passenger need the report aba na catch be a driver no friend on friend no catch passenger say fa your friends o phone ko command driver na catch say chief a brabroni and answer ADAKABRI na so na kasa o say entimi nya de menye so na as we go anim ase as na bia person find out the SCA na resolve issues no na proceed ugina ho no na whole chief superintendent was say Mr. Kumunipa woni na ye adwuma Western region honum osimini Mr. Kumunipa na betimi aye chief inspector na Mr. Kumunipa
original command
original command ADA into from March 31 no and or say signal call you say mo bi anyi moto check they mo no use the word mo call duties say mo be hwe say undesirable bia anti-bus num say bia mo kobokro no anase womo illegal aliens bi organa ha anase womo de contraband goods bi na eko sa route no so N1 national route 1 Trans-West African Highway and until undesirables could be on that route na munya say ye hwe vehicle income tax munya say ye hwe roadworthy munya say ye hwe insurance
eno no betime nya 50 Ghana 100 Ghana bi wo ho me kai say MPP omo manifesto launch tadi GSTS me ko bi in fact ye ko live show kra o me Mac J nti me meet to Friday night 1 AM na me 2 ye nti me ko matra man kesim kra o cape kra matra me na mu ho bebia ko to barrier ba ko and almost stop me me kene be twem barriers bebre o me twem mu driver almost me fa me lines man nyam de man no so lines me renew ba unsa de kitu bi no mo tale chire ti wan hwe ne ya wu hu ti be de man no se me lines na wu nam so how e wu sen wo de sibra na beka brofo ne ye na ye hwe ade asa me so me pentem ti mi siko ya o se wo lines o de command penin no se wo lines na wu nam so en wu on hwe chire wo yi me renew e be wu next year
because annotations in one year
ebewu next year because it was last year ebewu this year August no tienwi also da bi no ahwe so touch this is sa
we
and say no who say reflector na tare che okitu bi no who say me renew na ba wo de pebi mai o hwe me car no na ye dwumam despite media we ni say muti and we media man na wonti ase pebi mai na when omunya less literate driver for no a o de beje no
jojo dodo wo pe bibia ka kire no
yes
wo de ka kire no
straight away
say wo was sorry ebe people see kakra be ye adwuma de akohwe oyere ne uma me suma sorry say ebe bo man o man ho ban wo de onko na akodi na de akohwe wo tutu pepe kakra pa ma me ka kire no aban wo de be man
yes
dan say wo be kire ne te say de waye bone waye mfomso abra no wonye mfomso bia now we capitalize on the fact that we are semi-literate or you are less literate, and now we capitalize on no as you know. Omutimi si simkwala ya ejikani si wo almost the whole day. Who years to sika wo jino akola ni bia wo yes says 200 or yes says 300. Utimi jikani si wa na wi asaka sa wo jino 500 wo jino 1000. Now say akola ni says ni nyina for that day no na ye 200 or 300. Onko fa bi nso so he no de abro. Enti ene de wo mu an say yes
motor check
no motor check signal cop. Enti mo be yama nkwala nketo ani tie de ye ka mo be challenge mo o challenge say twantron no so
anka signal eko sakra na say o ma baso tibia ana
I know na tell me kwan kanya say chiefs of Canada and can say
yes I should see kwanka
it can come minimum say ya sign ayen astopo a motor check no e reason say time o mu bosse no
yeah
na ye bosse say ya sign restore wo ma no aduane
good o ha do munya skapa e
but enya nim kwasesam a ya fa wutu aka bo so me say kokoko terrorize the driver for na escort to sika free driver for ya fa se ko escort to sika free driver it ni core business no ko onye extortion no be escort to sika free driver ho no and no na ba be core business I just say no dia be ya no motor check no motor check
yes 31st March
from 31st March no motor check na mun stick it to my core business undesirable on board a contraband goods on board a robbery in the offing na a nuisance around them monshia sadia no motor checking count it in can't driver biana na wo your printed driver's license now as per the Road Traffic Act 2008 ebesinne amendment akokoma 2012 wom say regulations by ye any ade nyina na esi process ni yam say at your own discretion utimi ma driver ni 24 hours say one provide a specific a year wo say a kolo na twam na just pegging client
ya jine he ya
abran na UK wa print form bako hot 3 bako hot 4 that is the a friend say code of the paper no the man no say won kuta driver's license at the time ogina wo kwan mu no a or my paper na wabusa say a police station ben na ben wa
ubetumi
di akọ na wo man hot 4 no a na wo no wa fele udin na de man ni bibia na waka to say fakwa kire officer no wo sa police station na wa kan say e ben wo no na wo de kọ ho no mu a na omo no fele na de copy ne ko omo so take details a wo wa yi no so nyina no na omo police communication channels na omo di to bag mu e di akọ nipa kwa no request for information ya kwa ko mano ya de kwa mano a nti make sure say wo motorist no wo mre nti ne kwa de chese electronically o check the number plate na pe no obenya information ni na ne wudnim na tin class ya wudnim ye program to ka say okosunyaye ne kokodudu ayankwanta na supposedly wa committee road traffic offense a ne adu kogina dua ayankwanta circuit court a ya be ka cho say pe obi o wadua ayankwanta no mebeu usu ni muhani odua ayankwanta o just obi o what the jurisdiction of the circuit court of dua ayankwanta no oba bebeu usu frinkra na okosunyaye
na chese wunyo obi nti ubedem
na nipa susu gina akire ho no ma se opebosia ba na chese ya hwe no obi abeu enti udi ka frin kran ekodu borga na onya asem a insese wo tin class ne de asem ne be ba police station na circuit court na be no ye de be ko borga ho no amatam bia wo betwa kwan ko borga ho. How do we make it so cumbersome? But the ordinary Ghanaian make it so cumbersome enti sa asem ne ba na say borga circuit and a wa e was said there be a ufrin cry you be flake no borga ho abra omu betimi aye abusa court e ben wo ana police station ben wo na ya direct on ya di documentation ni nyina abra ho honorable Dominic Ayeni so disasam no ho asem fama wa na driver for the brepa o driver for brepa routine say driver ni nya asam so odi bim so odi fo ni nyina ne say e was ye be no ye be no so a 500,000 chow so odi bim so odi fo enti conspiracy not to report to the police when the rules are such that within 24 hours of an occurrence of an accident, report to the police. Into a report to my police are so different, so deep. Ya jinisika ne ya trona no asem ye wi ya bail no. Na processes we or hwa. Adentina asem me no nya asem a mintimi no enka. Your problem. Adentina solve your problem. Na me say wo car insurance company no ma insure against third party losses. And no insurance company no so one person obebo can no person obeju sikent no one so limited property damage no to be at 10,000 to be at 20,000 it is a sell no man say beyond 20,000 na me no say me san pebo sia na me den na me sign e de bebe so it is how dem be call ami akọ test car give me 1,500 agi me 1,000 agi me 2,000 me insurance fans and to say me di for dia me dia kotuatu ahonka and to say you sanitize our industry no you sanitize you na driver for bread do driver for akwa cash cow for your friend saying police for ejina kwa so driver for so kura no wo mo sikasen ya no munyaye asemu ya de ba asem na no me da national no meka no meka number class we say 45 16 you say ato lotto de biem I national mumu number ni chem akwade ba ye taxi driver o twam no gina me no master na no me da twai twade na me bi twade what's your number ne buy 16 in the d can buy it 45 44 me so mo hwe ma me boy ya from twai
last Saturday
ya o sit national ne dem ya wadubu ahen na ka say we say come to Accra Central as early as 5:30 a.m. Them TTD people are on the road extorting money from trotro drivers and are walking.
Accra Central.
I want to know whether police administration has mandatory the Accra Central TTD to take money from motorists. The bribe of Accra Central TTD is too much. IGP should do something about it.
From
Coco Betrong.
Yes.
Kwasusu was watching you live from Sydney, Australia. ADAKABRI, we use our soldiers on peacekeeping missions, so why can't we use them to stop Galamsey? And what they buy na wafake and hwan emani muayi I have numbers one numbers me yeso sampa
NL force
NL honum wafake was vida atakara. Important thing you must do is call John Mahama to give Kweku Anyedoho and liturgical positions. Where do we have? And I will be just of a cave and say no so hon moko. Was okay. ADAKABRI, now checking driver's license is a taboo in this country. Now any law doesn't work in Ghana. Now Ghana is doomed. And what they buy. Francis Ebohalo also offer the MPP are trying to frustrate Ajua Safu and what they buy. Where Samuel Tanko on Facebook Live also offer speak for us. Thank you so much. And what they buy. Chrissy Bella offer thanks for the education. Dominic Dansosi today I went to Garu. The same thing was happening offer. And also doom so mano and on so edba when be me ajima badu also offer is Mr. Alan okay Alan Chematin is okay it's okay it me hwana me amate me party na makwa friend na baba be flag of me party this me party my friend saying this my friend a united movement party that am the friend me party no I me na me do me na baba your friend saying UMP afranto I don't know Sandra Banafo and what dia baba do no what's he saying I say Phyllis Kwachi Ofosu and his government should answer these questions and what they buy the questions in India I say the aircraft that landed at Kotoka I did quite any numbers in everybody about me no. Abidjan Tebochi. I said the numbers are 16, 50, 56, 44, and 44, 16.
Yes.
And another number. They are 44, 16. That made me the 45, 44, 16. Hey! And I'm going to NLF where I am, sir.
No more ordering.
And no man kai Mr. Beba.
Oh,
I talked about 5 times in a particular car. Ubisu, I say 16, 56. 39, 44, 50. It just a meme the 16, 44. No. Hey, I go just say no correct. And I mean to me peske. I kwanu susu twa onu oso twa 1639.
Okay.
Utwa 2 cedis pe. and we no catch me taxi driver because we were not catch no be anti but the 44 no can it is like me 1644 mo I would then can be 50 cedis and can be design
me lotto minimum me number me hukra mbo
okay number for 1644 what kind number near a 45 44 16
okay
so no and I just 44 16 by asem ben crane asem aircraft after they were repaired assuming a bus carrying passengers heading to Kumasi, and when it got to Suhum the tire got burst. Then an empty bus was brought in with materials to get the bus repaired, and after the repairs both the empty bus and the loaded bus especially returned back to VIP station without continuing its journey to Kumasi. Does this analogy make sense? This is what Phyllis Ufusu is telling Ghanaians. And Ode Eba, Francis Kuchiano was a senior, but Kuyadanko has left her party for you. Why are you going to form another party again? Eti a Ghana Freedom Party. Maybe say a father, any George, any Butchie, Womo, Ghana, Namin Santi, another party, a United Movement Party, Namin Fama, a Trematin, any Yabuabin, any Abubakar Siddiq, any Miribema executive Nina, remember, Nature say, Mimi dear me financier, Namitachri, Nature say, me, upon Samuel, or see what to stake 50 cities, you get 12,000. Nature say, come sir, your friend is saying 1644, no, at 50 cities, come in 12,000. It is a Mapo, and LFE, one can jam in Pue. Some banyo, me pejuma, and Elizamo. Nese, Wabande. Me car number wabuba number na one can be a lunch them and coming here 12,000
lotto na de yenim there lotto de or 70 to 30% chance of winning our L2 lotto no our ben 30% chance of winning na lotto for no or 70% chance of winning into no on and off onye there eko try na edi into no or probability be our day men ka de lotto nye or de try or luck but adakabe edu ske nyina kogudu a anhwe ye bedi ihia because minimum krofa we twa lotto a we di nya ebi mi nso edi yie intino mintimen kire de nche etwa ya anka oye anan twa no oye ti ma metima ka ne de next time no ma eyi bosum bi enso dai ana ona
sa particular car no number 5 times in it about the 5th time.
Idea order yen the order every week. Epe 50 Ghana be to one edit them number na minimum nyanku bi adema no ye. What target 2 numbers into the whole year no. Them number na no tra or I don't know 2 or 3 times in a year.
Hey,
into a business strategy no.
Hey, the 50 cities times
every week.
Every week how many weeks no.
Oh yeah, 52 weeks.
The 52 weeks in the 50 cities times 52 weeks. Me benya hu skasa.
Na edin 2 times I a billionaire. 50 cities edin 2 times in a year. Neto 50 ni fima. A billionaire. Because lotto no down no. Oboma wa asesa fieja edum. Asesa wa brabo asesa obibia.
No ti ase. E fieja edum chese di na ye.
Them not here.
And now we nyima.
Inti say 50 city 52 weeks now. Or 2,600. Emboka.
Oh them bia.
2,600.
And I miss the cruise so at 12,000.
Ejikula 12,000.
Oh 2 numbers.
Oh 2 numbers.
Oh 3 numbers now.
Oh 3 numbers there are 20. At 20 kra. Inti ebenu wo ha dem no wo ye no. Every week be our numbers be our target. Every week be on and
but this is the 5th time at them can number now.
It's not targeting. Say 100 cities simple. 100 times 52. 100 times 52 or 5,200. 80 kola or almost 24,000.
Hey,
into you didn't lose. But they are on your one of the ebemawaka or ana ebe addicted to it. Ono no nye anhwe ye beton we japade de kwatwa lotto. Na da no yeni. Into lotto ne do ye. Sports bet oye.
Ya no friend aviator.
Aviator ne de onye kura otide aeroplane. Ona de to de na sew no ko. Inti se numbers na epe no. Wambape oche de lose.
Hey.
ono so ye dangerous papa
ni nyina gambling and betting
ni nyina gambling but the highest no on the aviator ono betim anu medru de ku ho
dembi
ono so no or dey load mobile money nti say load mobile money no 20,000 the more ska botna de bebo no ono be kire ska ebedi na aviator no on dey ska kese na de bo otimi twa ne ho a onjina da obejina ne no wedu
dembi
edu so a win in a big
ankara
ebenum win bear 1 billion 3 billion 16 billion ade
Wagana
hade
na kwan be no be fa do this kan be mo
oye companies into no ebia penny mobile money a wo be alert o epede be ji wo office so wo be alert o win na no wa prompt o into digitization no in the gambling industry it is 100% developed because ska wo hankasa and the Chinese are investing more in our gambling industry. Eco Gaming Commissioner, Eco NLA, Obekatro, 90% of the investors are Woframan on the Wabakroom Hadi, Wabe gambling, no, Wofi China na India.
The when you ska
woman kasa. Honor them a jackpot na wabono. Casino jackpot no, on our friend is Sikedru. Ame jackpot na me wabe 3. I was having 3 of the jackpot. The talk will be at 3,005.
Yeteu.
A day no me make profit of 800 cedis. Ewa krodo.
Every day.
So ska wo kronim. Ba wan trewa enhu mosmoti. Na Ghana na ye de nyamesom na Kristosum akata nzama pido. Itino nzama na obreye ska na nkasa no. Ye hu ne do oyebon. Nancy Yante de wafa CEO Abdul Salam NLA nan kremofone so do oyebon de kremonimbe CEO of National Lotteries. But Adakabri skebie ni wa watro ho de skabon. Debi woni skabon wo say ma me dollar won tron de oye bad dollar no a good dollar. Set mase and ma me 100 cedis and 200 cedis says here. Won tron ho de oye skabon na ska papa. Itino oye ekwana ye fado ye de priska no oye na bibia ni won so oye bone oye ya adwen na o ma de ne ye bone. Itino say
troning enchire bone.
Abad no chere me kita me 200 cedis. Nam dia ko to bibido no wa double na ye na 4 billion amam. Men yobia menti obia menko obia
troning kasenti achacha.
Chacha de mint reverse o kasa atre ana ebetima atre me verse a
bema verse ben kaseti achacha.
Aba Bible verse no o kaseti achacha da kabre katre.
Enti abila oya.
Misse
akwa to abila pa na ye cheche cat na enya dudui chale adronyo
anya donye Adakabri
enyim dudui a
de bia was wo skedu na me hu obi a oso akwaje onye duru da intino obra ye be is either you win or you lose
bread never
meka
sagon
abrabo aye boy
lotto is a voluntary tax ni nana etwa lotto ni papa betwa lotto mo no so ye de adwuma ni gya no intino no osi lotto de eye voluntary tax
lotto de oyade oye gambling oyade oye but memma onju enjiwenim de oye djuma edis wenu do eba be oye dem ebedi nya itana was winners know when to quit iti edi lotto no duru baby o de jai na de investment other investment
banya no na so ka addiction
on na make ade esi kire ye del bedi ni pia ebefe ewo ye del edi ni pia ebefe lotto oye del ewo ho na de 2 cedi akoto bibedo no ama 1000 cedi onye dewa oye del ambre na enye shortcut na de enya ntino shortcut no make ade menye ni pi eye ni pi obekum
na dia menye sika de no ka se ma menye ni pi
ntino enya lotto scanner febi ye nzama bi tutubi di wasu to wabo do gunsunani na dachi bi wonsaka ntino enya lotto scanner febi to taxis febi sisi adan febi sisi hotel na ade na loto ne ejai kra
ma yenye interview ba akwimra
okay adakabere cobra
bema ye friend no Kokranche na Kokranche no oye alumni of the Ghana Institution of Management and Public Administration GIMPA na Sargon and no de friend no na oye loto comfort and also loto de voluntary tax de ye loto ye voluntary tax no omra me kire yen ni na natwa loto eno digya ne papa na ne papa twa loto eno digya Sargon ye mo ha
meda wase ofa mejoso
na ho te san
ya wetiefo nyame adom
o se loto voluntary tax ekiki
se ofa mejoso
na ho te san
ya wetiefo nyame adom
to who describe it as voluntary
meda wase michie wetiefo no ahefo nyina nia edikan loto enya de bone yeti adeka se voluntary tax obi anim se eto ene ede ye oman yi etu hwe emra o the Ghana National Lotteries Authority no atnasia 62 years ni Africa ha loto bi ani ho a ewontin esen no omo makani na esua na osaje fo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah de baaye no o se Ghana bi hia to na ye dia abo Ghana no bright in a friend development through gains. Na loto no a serious business but a game of numbers. Enti me ka say voluntary tax na so say o je 12 in for a ya na ye omo ya. But loto no o de there was a price we ba say fasika say bra na senyame adom na say udi a ubenya ho mo say eti amankofo so o se mi konya mo ho dia ni obi na efe me ana me di misika eko na me akopem mo ho e na mfreze voluntary tax but loto ye nye moka ade ba ko adakabre ha me na ha adwe o Ghana na say national lottery ensusu ya aban di ye ni ndum ni eso mo ye de bo aban na asesa adentina me kasa asesa political interference any nipa before say sika say kwa ban no mo na say bomb mutu no eno na ma national lottery juma wo de ne so tumadi so mu dipa ni sika so mo de boa oman no ema metu bo asana me nche wade wo say Ghana ha no say obi fa ban sika na fa kwan bi so fa ban sika Ghana for eni enye hwe na so sa ban this careful nkofo ha na Ghana for kasa national lotteries how can see what Ghana nina any the operation of banker to banker. The banker to banker the more sama enema be brother system ema ya mom license which act na di kan ye na kan yes sir. The act is a national lotteries won't mean turn look to ema bon to see this was the move before from no one man the commission but they say na opposite. Now, no national lotteries a man conforming license so more print. No more munya dia no more pekaka dia command national lottery. ADAKABRI simple analysis ni show. Nasa banka di banka for say di pay tralo to abonten o mu didi so be nipa bro 800,000. E bet me no credit bet me so enja no credit me dey meje di say no credit because I've been there before. But me just for the ba 250,000. So Obiaya net sales of 100 cedis that is 25 million Ghana cedis times 6 in a week. That is 150,000. 150 million times 4 600 million. ADAKABRI. So young fan say operational and winnings the piano 400 million then free monko. So beka 200 million Ghana cedis. Abusu if you are buying to the bibia boa Ghana for their school feeding, health insurance, PSHS. But Sasika way na ko ankwa fu moto. National lottery say yeah juma no e na e konko fu moto. National lottery so no gba aba no. So wa mo aba no mo juma no mo ntimi nye. Na so ba ni say media mi gidie ni say. Say na Ghana for pese. Dika say kwa aba no bob moto mu ntino. Even the staff directors say the idea of national lotteries no. Me say be any of the bet. Me gidi say banka for no sort them out. enti ade bia esa national lottery here na be mo manyom sika bia so committee omo nka mo be ade be favor bank abo no and na dia ba ko a me won national lottery in Ghana when you are operating two operational strategies, Ghanaians will choose the better one, the comfortable one. National lotteries assistant assistant. The more normal system the more they lose revenue, and they have not sat down to ask themselves why. Nipa na ebecha loto no then ten omusi pom loto na modetiti om no mo pe no. Yes, national lotteries they are the forefront. That is why banker to banker keeps on coming. Now, I'm come a chikra ba akokra and every kg or maybe friend upstream, na banker for downstream. I don't quite have a national lottery because even the national lotteries, on average sales of a day, in fact, 500,000 Ghana cedis. ADAKABRI amount 3 or 4 districts or constituencies of Ghana. Ma memfa tema, na memfa po katamanso, memfa ashamai. Pay income sa 3 way. Ebetimi a revenue sales, gross sales of about net sales of about 1.5 million. That's a national lottery. The whole Ghana way 500,000. Now what are you doing? You need to sit down, check why people are not patronizing national lotteries. Momo Diana Modia Bambi, they are patronized on KGL and banker to banker. But friend me kind is I say, Sebi, ni jidi se ni pebi didi. Ewo muntini, omo nyadi ebema national lotteries. Ebenye omo saamo omo revenue because ADAKABRI me masters. The thesis, my case study was national lotteries. Gambling and revenue. My case studies was national lotteries. I went around Marseille and Accra. I talked to takers and me busa questions. Me be hui. It's not my money be the The problem NL cannot revenue intimate cost that unless they change. ADAKABRI. So was a move for me to busa.
The person busa say biblical understanding say chacha betting eye boneno woni baby e wo biblical understanding say chacha woni baby
mean shell see but mean shell ade one will say chacha yen Ghana for him say chacha say bia ADAKABRI woni me ni adi bibia to so say bia me discuss to me ade we a fa me so me me enwe de ani breba obi timi pra obi but me did say the lotto no in the friend say because I hear ni ade bi toto ade bi ho say bia sa na tie say this ADAKABRI put to amana so ya sika yadwuma ebe niam abekọ akoto na ban benya ho sika e na odi abo man na ho bra yadwuma ebe yentu bo aye betete nti aban efa kwan be bro odi benya ntu wo afi o man fo ne ho ene niam aye beto fa sika bi bra na wo benya ho faso be na me ka se loto ye nyam moka loto ye nyam so moka na udi kakra na wani age e na loto no so say yesi bo aba na especially mo me forecast every single number bia fall into a group. It's idea as ADAKABRI we try to single 1, single 2, near single 1, single 3. We say I can't be na me yedi. No when you hope. So next time we be the American not say.
you follow
It is not to work on your mind. That's the way you toward the amount buy. Now buying also the air one kasa because no dey a buying shell or see first camera bedroom fast will be to see any idea. Waba ma wouldn't be any man so you keep on trying say waba bebo. It's very simple.
I'm not very Mr. Strong. If you Timothy 6:10, mommy. Timothy 6:10. Na yenhwe Timothy 6:10. Suma mun check him for mommy say Timothy 6:10 dey na wo ho. Na Timothy 6:10. Na ko kranche Timothy no and that's what you first Timothy me ahwe e ho nye da na wa hwe second Timothy ame ahwe go granche
ADAKABRI
then na ubenya in-depth understanding of the lotto industry
ADAKABRI will say
Okay, Mamin Kinka, First Timothy 6:10 from out. I say, First Timothy 6:10. I say, for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people, eager for money, have wandered from faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. Does it relate to lottery?
Adakabri, what was it? They're okay. Why would you say Sika? Any other say the root of evil is Sika?
The Sika pe any bonnie in Fitiansie.
Any Adakabri, what was it? Ubi Sika de, and only a dear in your quine pass why the pisca, and your quine bonnie the pisca. If you fa quine pass, if you fa quine boniso. No more many bring over, who persuade the quine boniso pa, obey near my evil, Nadia. You find the Omo to the Cobocon or Copisca. Omo ton cocaine, so more pisca. Omo ton re. Omo pisca. Esca Coya obeying himself, and the morning neighbor. That's what you are one to watch a sequence or ton, the cuckoo, a bona piece to go find the body in a blue fits in my beton. Or pisca. And so pisca or quine papa so say, and the nipa beneath the near the enamody. And to see carpet de, quite before Ubenyano, and the Bemana say. I deal with me bonnie and I say, Papa.
You into the man, ya, sir, great appreciation.
Adakabri, what will say? National lotteries almost as you know, BBA and centralized, the BBA be fin crying. Only be few crowd was on their bank crying. It is a me fan say who free, Kofodia and a bar. Wouldn't say if you Kofodia bank crying, so the little moves we carry in the bar. Ube to me the 1.5 hours, and yet they are cast also a quine shed. So do national lotteries now doing books nation monsa and summer. Abani about that time here born 5 o'clock. To me do there 10 minutes to 5 hours. Yami had one budget because you are more about to fraud BIT member. And to proximity no nema the slackness never when a bank at the bank of possibility advantage. And you know, me shas, you know, Mr. Primary School, Menana, and the idea smart say, Fakum Mapa pay, because the elegancy, Ujina school there, when they are command, access a Konoma Sankusiana Kojiaba. From primary to middle school, we do secondary school, then I say, Matini, Omo Yini, say, then Menana, Nebu, me uncle, HME is that who do so do secondary school, and what you might be. The Fidi, some young Sami true, Binamis Minami commission. Adia mention or look to no money, maintenance forecasting. We say, no, dear Minya Wada. In Tiagona, Midi, SCI, the national lottery, banker to banker operations. And the private lotos are a buy, West can buy, followed by Golden Southern, then Bingo, and a buy, Rumble, then original pay or the sports buy, or the international, or the Sunday special buy. It's me now, I'm able to tell my the operations, no, then it's in the proper loto. So, and I look to your mom, I had to petition Gary, who mowed the rose of better, or the phone in baby. And I like a bring us about to be a becato salute, will be all Ghana if you are so for no BCA, will be a child to them on Cano Monka. And I met my cattle say, I didn't say, they say, class a look to a man, as some did not kill so. Kujomna kwa hema chalutu pa. Mate fu chalutu pa. Drivers chalutu. Ejuma uwo mudie. Fanese peace FM wa muwe. Multimedia wa muwe. Mko for office ono. Ubi be chalutu mamu. Ama omusu wunim. Ana omu frobi wani chalutu mamu wunim. That is how the system is. And you know, nisya waiting now on my own. Ninga mi adons mi ko university kan. Una ma meti ni ama bi brase. Ema mi ame kache mi se Adana ye bank any the name ye or mine who says or any say call mine, call mine or a co individual bottom and no more the age of padia mom. Un timpos will be either also as a banker to banker for the desk at Claudia Pakistan. Just a FM station saying that Nipabia won't ain't you know Adakabri and no count a man make tea as ye. Emma Migusu de Bia Meshe, University. Again, say, send ye, yes, because me focus and say, SSR revenue, Nico, a buy home. Not buying, no thing, national lotteries, not buying edible or mine umbra.
You, Sagon, see a bed was it. Now, when you scout Lutum, says, would ye pa, Uska?
Oh, Adakabri, me can be a dida. Say, look to the
Say, Bremount is saying, no, we are sick and knee as a result of Luto industry, no.
Adakabri, me, for instance, I mean, family range, Luto movie, naturally. Me find say a game of chance, a probability.
Okay.
And yes, we tie na woody. Wait me a dear na so near Omoco mechanics, or dear won't you. Obu also almost ability.
Okay.
And yes, we tie na woody. Wait me a dear na so near Omoco mechanics, or dear won't you. Obu also almost can't get a pano. I'm the malo to Funesca.
Okay. Aye. Sagon, there was a pa.
I don't find this way that was in your mission.
Yamin Council. Go grant it. And watch it, Lutum na. The key point is say, or see Lutu a voluntary tax. It's a tax, you say indirect taxation and direct tax. And see or the voluntary tax. So ababe come home. Inti na the hormone. Penifua not nasi. Joshua Sikanati of the National Democratic Congress. And Richard Suma of the Movement for Change. Franto. Na Benjamin Isari of a New Patriotic Party. Nansambe na edaho. Honorable Reverend Intim Fojo. Na wakan sembi. Se intelligence. Let's say plane me no be bagana ha. Na sa plane me no na bagana ha no. Cocaine ni money laundering. Sika ye twi famu enhyehyɛ na sa plane no e de ba ha. Ono de na sem kan say an waka. Na Maxim say he who alleges must prove no. Ono de osusu say security agencies any aban no. Meka no kura bi omunim fa sa planes ne mie no ho na aban so adi muaye aba as per the government spokesperson ye di CSA ne de atoa ye di CSA ne de atonti ebuso se cocaine ena nka atoa to say Ghana mpo a the government of Ghana led by John Dramani Mahama wo mu na anim guase ka wo mu ana say body corporate National Democratic Congress NDC womu na nimguase ka womu ana say the state of Ghana ana nimguase ka no as discuss Richard mientie
yo Father Kabri we dey beg chia utie for nyira any one kasa last Monday I say na woni around until I feel kakra sincerely speaking no sincerely speaking, no issue we no Brony Beka ne say a double-edged issue, and I said two sides of coins. Can say one, and he said suspicion. When you say suspicion, it's not cast in stone, and I say and yet definite. Brony Beka ne say and yet definite, and I sip him. Said the o kanu no cry. Who are drink na woody can say what suspect is say there is an inbound aeroplane eba Ghana and it contains contraband and banded items, narcotic items. Therefore, who are we a member of parliament? What peja uhu and a wako kanu tra say you are suspected without providing any further evidence per the information amanya from source. On say normally say see police enya tip of the tip of normally comes from the source of where the thing is originating from. And he said the member of parliament want me and Kanu and I want me and sip him say me ni dasu amejina suwa amedima allegation way from the base of the flight taking off. And now even mid-air information amanya HSA definitely no there is something untoward and now baby HSA plane more a banded illegal product that must not be countenanced. And as a member, Jijisu say embe landi wo krom we ha. Well, now, why allegation? No? Why did I say it is two-sided? He who alleges must prove. They said they are okay. So that means the burden of proof no so no. Ewo nipa na all the allegation where the editujwa. The same way so the burden of investigation also lies in the bosom of the government of the day. Because enyo obia na obetumi aka assemble a obetumi substantiate and obetumi a from say me evidence and medical assembly nie. But we are trying to build a Ghana together. Ghana together nichirani say everybody must be involved in the growth of the country. And to say who say allowing illegal substances and narcotic substances to come to Ghana's territory in the long run no ebe damage the future of the youth and now the future of this society there. Why is government also not taking the measures? And now Onube clarify the situation on the ground say per the speculation na MP ni di ba no yakoye ni who investigation. So investigation report anya any say it is neither here nor there. Now they have gone further to come and show us videos. NDC government to have shown us videos of that med air flight now ebaya omusenu na ndroboni no ehemu no. Say the flight is in Ghana for what we call a brief maintenance stop on our issue be anti ahakra anya ni destination because Ghana as a global aviation destination no there are a lot of flights omunya issues omubetimi ye quick stop over in Ghana Africa issue no more common. And you know, when we talk about the disgrace and not the damage that will cause, it is not about NDC. And your NDC ni enungwasie, and your money ni enungwasie. And he said, me advise that sometimes when we have issues of this nature, the tendency and now akwenya say betumi ase omani nyane de no. Why can't we use a different approach than quickly that say because of suspicion now a member of parliament you quickly go and organize a press conference? That is my problem with the Reverend Intim Fojo, Honorable Reverend Intim Fojo, that you don't have to just wake up and organize a press conference on the basis of suspicion. Say sana yidibe ruling on my way and I yidibe tigana kromhandia. Say any of my friends here can wake up tomorrow and say we suspect. Sebi mami using this analogy we say I suspect that let's say a VIP bus bounded from Kumasi coming to Accra. There is an illegal substances in that bus. Now I wake up and go and just organize a press conference without having a conversation with ADAKABRI or the management of VIP. Say, I have a suspicion that one of your vehicles coming contains ABCD and I do express conference. Are you not also damaging the reputation of the VIP bus business? You are. And we shouldn't be looking at the political interest. Sana Mimehu Assembly say, Reverend Intim Fojo, he is trying to make sure that the NPP as a political party remains steadily relevant in the political space. And it's a little suspicion now we're joining to the press. So if assuming tomorrow somebody also say I'm suspicious, say Lufthansa and now Emirates, Ghana, little iota of suspicion, now Obia organizing press conference of ADAKABRI, can we sustain it? We can't. And Tiasano yet two momonifuno na yetu wesu your friend is saying okra na yetu okra sufu say dia uyanu embua and your best friend say it is his right unfettered right that he can raise an alarm. That is why we have the Whistleblowers Act. But whistleblower no, the law allows you to be protected. That is why they say whistleblower. You do those things behind the scene. without anybody even knowing who is blowing the whistle. Who is blowing the whistle? But if you wake up and organize a press conference, it is no longer a whistle blow, but it's an issue of what? An alleged happening, real time happening. Stress Droboni back room way. And you best stress the MP that going forward, in order to protect Onwani integrity, no, or TSMBA on the appropriate channel to make sure the information gets to the public or the right authority. The same way we are telling the government in power that don't sit down there and tell them that the burden of proof is strictly on what? The one who alleges. You are the government of the day. All the powers of the state is vested in the president. And you know, the president who Atuana said, come and assist the security agencies in the investigation. Papa no said the minko, me the makama sent investigation bodies nakasano, munko juma. It doesn't work like that also. Once you have alleged and you are being invited, just only security agency you collaborate. Mubeka muwa boom because usu po money ye, obia po money ye, and to men to asem the two ewia mu keke. Uka na fe na watchu say, she say, o mine nankasa ekoye ne hu investigation of ADAKABRI. We cannot govern Ghana like that. We cannot run a country like that. Okay. Therefore, once he has alleged, he should prove. If he cannot prove, the state agencies should also step in and then provide us with better and further details as to who is telling the truth or who is not telling the truth. But instead of saying, Bebo Asenu Kokofu football, the Obia pe and our candia, Mijini say, Omanu, Yentumi Bunusa, Yentumi calling him, sir.
Okay. Rich Suma of the movement for change, Afra Franto, and I watch in the comment. Say, Koke Unsensemiya. Any money laundering won't sense, you know. Is it a case of say John Dramani led government, you know, and a year good anima see na say a year body corporate and National Democratic Congress and a year good anima say and answer the state of Ghana and you good anima say. What is your view? Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party. Ben, mientie wen.
A year strong. Made them a few years because mitia me na chikakra nti almost by 3 weeks ni ma haye nti menchia asonkom a few years so amenchia minuanu mpanimfo nso a me omo ahiem wa yenchia watie fo mpempem a omutie ye na omo hwe ye nso eye social media ofa asemi a wo kan de ka ne papa mu no saa ne ma bi se esi a e o man no ne egu nanimu ase na nye NDC aban because NDC party no Ghana enye ne dia John Dramani Mahama the president Ghana enye ne dia eye mren ye dia to say only di oman no e wo akwaniensa nyina mu enti bibia besi bia no eye negative bia no affect the country, not the NDC or President John Dramani Mahama. Now, offer cooking asemiya ebe ni eye me ya ne se asemwesi se wo hwe ensem a ekoso NDC communicators President Information Minister at the presidency Felix Ofosu Kwache ana Kwache Ofosu ni nsem a okeka no eno ne ha me kakra because a whole president John Dramani Mahama otis asem no for the first time ni hu dwiri e fa so e making statement say asem na mate no a member of parliament dia atodwa no ma share security agencies ne say omo collaborating with him now omo investigation into the matter. That is a leadership. John Dramani Mahama, president, that is the leadership star of John Dramani Mahama. Many ho abra o make his statement. O make his statement, you know. And the party communicators, MPs, our parliament, started say, omodu to castigate Reverend Inchum Fodwo. Asamna waka no kura woboa, asamna waka no kura enye no kure. To the extent say government spokesperson Felix Ofosu Kwache eba abontene beka say asemna Reverend Intim Fodwo eka no nukure bi enim
That is no ne ma me shock because a basana doesn't mean president wahyɛ ne security agencies ne sɛ monkɔ na mo ne papa ne nkɔnkɔhyia na monyɛ nhwehwɛmu nhwehwɛmu no wɔn ayɛ wie wɔn ayɛ ama na kudu ana the president obedi and the cocaine same no starting say a unity because the second week of yesua president Mahama in and allegation by and I say suspected say one of the parliamentary candidates Emma NDC our central region I involved who with cocaine matter I know by a topic of discussion.
na Reverend Tim for your can wasam.
Say the plane I can wasam na koye miensa.
There be nyawtre. But here in the press conference no plane to do us and wasam no kan.
No, I'm not talking about the press conference offer. I'm talking about
me busa question. The press conference or yeah no. Plane to do be wasam
two
no kan.
and o kan wasam.
Okay. Ufosuku ache so e ba ye no. Plane to do us and obeka wasam.
And also ebeka plane me no wasam.
And no can say plane to do us saying and na a baby relieve planes me no a na ka ho asem no
baako sa baako na o ka ho asem no e na ahwe ne press conference no mu a o se plane no efri Rwanda e na ba Ghana ha
the nya trajectory baby krom kan aka plane me no ho asem we should plane me company no a waka med no a recognized company
yes
company no maka baby
eno de yente wo monka ba me so bishia
manu bisi Ghanaian journalist be Afre company no
of I don't know that for a fact
yeah to Ghana ha and will be company what here technically ambulance ambulance and we can and you didn't go for company yes sir me way
of I'll take a cue from you say if and yet right say mekandia I'm only referencing my argument no I'm only referencing
except compare ya to the met so no na a recognized company America o and na yaba beka say sa company no plane bia be Ghana ha ya twero ho met right and na hun sam na aye say edi cocaine ni sika bi ba ha and na we su di mu aye ba so say na e be say hana e technical landing and na aka ha and ye ba and ye nyina so nya hunti ase say Ghanaian journalist bi asabeti e bi kura no ye nyina ye hwehwe sa company med no emusa wo mu bibia and at this stage no ye distract government na say die ye hwehwe
no offer
and a government so emu aye on so dey ba no so no government so the ref fin who so say hey wait leave them let me concentrate on my main content na me peduane ma o man ma na me pedwuma ma o man ma nye dan say who can say ne dey say who can say ye kan nyina no obi company din o and ye dey Ghana
yes
ye dey ka say
offer
me entie we
entu na me di ka say asem na asi no ne yempa ne pomra sibire na yenhwe say ye be twa saasem no so because me di ka say e kwa e be nyina na e yo man no na nanim gu ase enye President John Dramani Mahama and say enye NDC abani enti no solution to this matter and am
President cancer security agencies no omun hwehwem na yemeka bebe nche no yati bi free security agencies
no of bibi asa mai enti na me make me statement and ye me nwanwa say up to now near akwa generated this whole argument no and president emani the security agencies ne say omunye nhwehwemu as we speak security agencies no obie ni wa de communicate bi aba say asem no ya start ye nhwehwemu enti public no NCZ fire e was asem no
o ma frɛ Reverend Tim for your
ase ye mfrɛ no
na sa when na be kan say ya friend through minority leader Fenyo Markin
lawyer Gosen
Dafiamapo na Afenyo Markin minority leader waka bibi afa ho
of ampachomente
okay
ni say Martin say Reverend Tim Fojo say ye mfrɛ no and na Reverend Tim Fojo omo refer
no ayeguso ka no and I was to also say cocaine $350 million US. Na a year NDC MPB, the chef and woman 100 NDC candidate be the chef and woman $150 million US.
Offer. They say Omamu Hayati. Obi Susre Mrana. And now we a member of parliament.
That's some no kind, you know. I'll catch a channel one for no so. Answer no bit me a budding say NDC candidate be the chef and woman $150 million US.
That is the reason why I may say Adentina up to now. Security agencies now president share almost a woman muno. Adan woman to some friend reverend in team for draw. Me problem no.
And this would say you see the Bibia fa fenyo so no. Say invitation fa fenyo so no. Wouldn't say Bibi Sako.
Offer a nano pay. Me free reverend in team for draw nenum. Say up to now as is all kasasa no pano. Obi eni wa waton safre no. But o making reference to ono ne letter ono de actually kokoma the security agencies no. And na dafiama kono actually another counter letter. E dey invite no. And what post to on the social media handle. Asemwa reverend in team for draw ne can say dafiama kono. To start letter now purported to say what dia akwa and the onya encounter bia no with security agencies. No, I wish of you can call him. But I need you say oh my Ghana demo what they call in the public and you be atum and he and this one him say obi and only $150 million US worth of cocaine. Ayachia. So of identity at one so many cancer some no. If the security agencies no say some now Ora and Mguasiana John Dramani Mahama led government and then Mguasiana body corporate National Democratic Congress and I say Mguasiana the state of Ghana. Mientie also dear Joshua Sikanate na yanusi yano Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party ni yatene no Joshua mientie wonto so e
of ADAKABRI modinkan mechia etefo a wolite yen na Ghana fo a wenya nyusum na gidi wo John Dramani Mahama nimu na NDC na oman amembu a NDC fo ye de aba na mechia CEO of National Buffer Stock Company, Mr. George Abredu Otu. Na masansu echia obia owo Ghana owo tema mo mano no gidi de o de o man enmonyanhye na gidi ba o manim. ADAKABRI se afraba obone ho modern wo abrabo ni ma enmonyamhye no okọ ne papa ne ho oye neja. Se enimguase ba okọ ne maame no ho na obia beji atum de fiti mmera John Dramani Mahama obeye omanpanyin Ghana ye nenimguase nyina wa pepe firi ho ye nyina ye nim de MPP woka de enimguase a awon wa atre enimguase abadi ncha na meka dem ADAKABRI sa infantini kade amen otwea n'enyiwa etiase a tase amen otwea n'enyiwa na okere de amen bodom n'enyiwa bodom ne kraman intina amen kraman n'enyiwa no okere de emferehwe nche osiden na yewo mmra wo manimu a okere de onido obia bonitrim beka semboni bi anado obia bonitrim beka nsembia oninu evidence wo ho na binum tims wombo no timbeke kan sensem dey e manim. According to the Criminal Code of Ghana, section 208 1+1 also any persons who publishes or reproduces any statement or rumor or report which is likely to cause fear and alarm to the public or disturb the public peace, and knowing or having reason to believe that the statement or rumor is false, is guilty of misdemeanor. If yawo or manner woye serious mu a nka by this time or there reverend in team fojo what need to fiase abadinta na make them because about trim ka bibia the effect of misinformation and not disinformation no abadi no ye it disrupt and undermine democracy enti ye ka bi mami ka bi ayeli dia in team fojo be ye why ye ne there wa toto na ase secondly adia in team fojo aye no wa o kire there wa san so aye den we erode public trust in the country because about team ke kan sense bi onya no kwa o ma gidia nkrofo wo international investors na de wo kronim no o ma na ase ba fom so it erodes what participation of many foreign organizations in the country intino ma intim fojoye no opedo ye bibia ode pinche anabasa ye bebo manim but I NDC for ade aye candidate we are focused abadinta ne ye focused assembly scene abadi na joma ye joma se de intim fojo se ewo insensem bi ana insem bi lokodo o manimu na ayen yeni information on the boa security agencies because the new signal bureau boss no onyo bia we 39 million Ghana cedi na adwunu mu da ho adikutia intim fojo on pedo obeboa ama why them investigation there new on tolerate corruption and a katasese itinakwa baby order asem no to no obey investigate correctly na intim fojo there okwa obetuma atena atum na obenya asem wode section 208 clause 1 betena atum thirdly say MPP fo wonim dem sem na worker no oy no kwara enka the first person obeba second person another bre enka Ghana ye nyaso no wo ye dede no wo kwade no adakabere mi bisa ode nsem si at there afenyo mark waka no nsem da debi no trade in team for journey up and down hula balloon na oye dede hunu keke na oye na Ghana fo ye show on body answer ye beji oman ebu no ye show on body ye di ora beba ora ne yesi ye bechichi anwona we oman iska ne ya gigi dem ske ne nyina ne de obu oman no ono ne NDC ye focus ye second focus ne de ye be ye oman ne ye sesi ano si enim ye hu de tramadol na red 225 120 na den o say Ghana fo it ebesha the new narcotics control board penyin na we yin no ebe wonder wachi tramadol fo ebe wonder wachi red fo ebe wonder wachi oncolos fo no chede Ghana is working again research na yes ye de beba ne ye de abadi ni yes ye ke ya ye John Mahama osede oba obeyi ile pefuo obeyi betting tax efuo obeyi nyame pie efuo oba waye passport fee 500 Ghana cedi ye de aba 350 sesi ampomeba studio yi yasanso etweska butina to wa yesterday awona sabi why fiscally challenger open work university won ko ni free won pay wa pabade free SHS for na wonya edibane bi and then when you demand what on your school into no Ghana is being governed by sin or this type Ghana for na asumje member studio no what discussing sense there a police for what did you bribe a driver for do and the government is going to look into it on the other police for ni na why ni pabone for hwe adakabere me wo police inspector bi a wo friend chief inspector dono or Accra Central oye na djuma correct it's no NDC wants an all-inclusive participation in governance inti ade ya ne de say ye MPP ni na information a obetuma ma omanie tumpo na fabra eye PPP ni
sare kan ya ne say se enye nokre ana eye honorable member of parliament for asene saf team for you of all can. I didn't know so no. Muntime and take steps are. Ebema what me I can asem within the confines of the law.
Ye take steps. Steps are ye taking in a day. Yesterday in Team Fojo, he should cooperate with the state agencies.
Also be invited.
Wabra on ye invited no on ye. The NPP are using bureaucratic means. Ye invited on also the uncle by you or your parliamentarian.
Why not invited and also uncle?
National security invited no.
I dance maybe also national security invited no.
Call the national security coordinator. I have his number here, Razak Osman. I can give you the national security coordinator. I have met the national security coordinator personally.
And I am asking you, say, Adentina national security force and Ukraine, Oma invited na. Yet me for dance.
Onutiana, what's there? Yeah.
Mapa. Okay, politicians do maybe a moha or my Ghana dodo. Take your time. I dance here by the Bemo man by whom say National Security Secretariat or more invited a honorable member of parliament for SNSF.
Adakabe, I am part of the government. Abadini.
Famami.
Abadinam Diamano. I've given you the contact of the National Security Coordinator. And I can give you other contact to confirm there. We invited the person. The problem
by what means?
He should come and provide evidence for his allegations.
By what means? Now, you bet me I can say yes. This is a legitimate channel. They invited a member of parliament.
With my investigations, I cannot confirm whether it's by phone call or it's by text. But what I know from the national security there, we invited no there or a parliamentarian. We gave him that respect. A parliamentarian, which means we should do it through the speaker. Now we've done it through the speaker, Agben Bagbin. But as to now, we don't know whether he's going to honor it or he's not going to honor.
And Kobium, what we did know out there, is say, what channel invitation through
the Speaker of Parliament.
No, no, I can't do it. The name say the invitation be afa a female marking leaders or minority leader as opposed to A+ any Mohammed you see Mustafa Yusufa ye de fast speaker so until now no kre some channel be true afenyo se onfama in team for Joanna.
Oye no kwar.
Na di no kre so wo de ya wo san kan yi ti a channel be through the speaker of parliament ana.
Ya ye bibia o kire de o do boayen. Ni ye wu kwar
kwanotum. Wo je no mama mo ho to woman.
Onye de
speaker of parliament na ti hoyi. Say if indeed it is necessary, say National Security Secretariat free honorable member no one channel through the speaker, let Ghanaians know about it. They say also because what na make us hi your friend saying
Adakabre metima mo speaker number says
now the speaker number offer
so national president narcotics control authority and me panyini akasa panyini na say dear reverend in team for joyen enya no kure but what catch am say enya no kure no I don't know the appropriate channel so magana bonyina ehunu say
onu channel leader in charge of communication at the presidency Felix Ofosu Kwakye oba out abekade ma sofumokole kanu onye no kwan
okay nyabotre Felix Ofosu Kwakye se wono wa mekasa asem we and the koba say National Ministry of National Security and the National Security Secretariat omo issue statement Narcotics Control Board authority omo issue statement National Investigations Bureau omo issue statement any of these agencies now the president of the republic legitimately directly omo nya adwuma no omo the report to crack my president and then Ofosu Kwakye be can say the president of the republic receive communication from these agencies suggesting say as someone a reverend Ekano enya no kra office nko bi be kasa
okay ntino ma epede ehunu there should be a white paper evidence
Ghana for person mu nyo offer
that be ma Adakabre pedo there should be white paper evidence or there ya issue statement And we are going to do it because the NDC is hell bent in showing and proving to Ghanaians there, ma sofumoko lekano onya nokwar. And we are going to go all out because ameno me there oye tactics be a NPP for no what pedo wo ye na adwin for them electricity containers na wa ye no do. Setemase it no what we are going to do there we have structures in Serbia be poi if you abani mu afeli so for kwache na ode betugwa. Na Felix aba out abeka no kwa no but says ya no wo paper o chere there then A na B mo kodo a we'll bring it out for Ghanaians to see because
asema akoso nyina ne say President of the Republic in the first reaction no they are legitimate.
Yes,
or say what direct state agencies say all collaborating with Reverend Intim
and now I'm so me direct airport
and some be or say if my Ghana ho a ya mamo politicians ne kwan e ma mo ma yakoma enwuru because yes no ye ni ba bia except the state of Ghana and the area assume so if the president found it genuine and necessary say state agencies and collaborate with Reverend Intim Fojua what we also legitimately expect ne say government spokesperson Honorable Felix say or kasa na narrative no gina say there's been a communication from state agencies to the president suggestive of a beer adia no enya no kore na ono all culture or my Ghana but say I think ono ne be issue videos be issue pictures any ade or you mistake it to beer and some bebre beba and that's social media no profit me manufacture no ma bebre so enti yem per se legitimate government of Ghana no obey distracted ama the state of Ghana no enim guasie bi abekan e bedru stage bi no o ko ba bi ade enkrofo te no wo ye Ghana ni bi kwa na hwe bibia na ye tiaw thinking say ena motie say company bidding emet yem fa to abonten unnecessarily enti say utu one na say we are part of government o part of government no as per o community o card e so ye NDC member no kone ko ka kire government ne say omuma Felix issue statement ka kire ye say narrative ni gina say state agencies aka say e dey kire the president of the republic into original president of the republic anim aka kire ye say enya no kure state agencies naka o kan wi a won twa so mo kan bibia biem ma onye engage in back and forth now will be hwehwe say no be hwehwe say no be hwehwe we yes ano a wo mo a person distracting mo no they begin to be busy looking all angles yes remo
adakabere me no wo ya adwen me hu de asempa yitia ma aka ni nyina na me free ha man ka sama frɛ Felix ofosu kwache na me de asema akin me de atonanim but the NDC government is helping
Matthew, me two brothers no. He said they are all cano. Ye running things as a group of people who are civilized. Civilized in the sense that Ghana, as it stands now, no, the banter between NDC and NPP no, does too much. A simple issue that requires say you use your dream and they are solving issue no devoid of political colors no yet to me yanisa he said the Awuka no president has given a directive for the security agencies to act upon an issue. Now is it the responsibility of the government spokesperson to be responding to all manner of allegations? Absolutely no. Now, Sewusiwatunsa Afrobia, we are in a civilized jurisdiction, so you cannot invite a member of parliament to appear before any agency without going through the appropriate channel. And there must be records. There must be records to show that we have actually invited Reverend Intim Fojo, an honorable member of parliament. Now, NDC is throwing tantrums. But up to now, no, they've not been able to prove to anybody that this is the communication channel we have used intended to invite Reverend Intim Fojo to come and substantiate allegations already. Oh, yeah. Ghana, no, were bread and butter issues. NDC 2 power. They said they are going to create jobs. Lack of jobs for the Mambu, no, Ejumabia and Niho. But I am the one was of ADAKABRI. As at now, no, we are not talking about job creation issues. So we are not talking about how to solve our deficit. We are not talking about so many things. Yes, sorry, the BR is about we widening our ears. Yeah, choice. When they can say, now we zero in quickly to start making noise. And the best strike, say, they said the American initially know that it is a two side of the coins. The responsibility is on government to make sure they get to the bottom of the case and then alleviate the fear of Obiase Asemno, the Fariba, any say. And now Reverend Intim Fojo, so your best friend, that they said you are damaging the integrity and the good image of Ghana. And your best friend, Reverend Intim Fojo, say, Bibia Obeyebiano, Andre or Manu first, instead of just throwing allegations upon allegations. My brother is quoting an aspect of the criminal law 208 that suggests that if you say something that amounts to creating fear and all these things, we are not new in Ghana. Obia in studio or Ghana. We've been here, we've seen things, we have heard things over and over again. How many people have been jailed before?
Oh, we will jail in Team Fojo.
It's in Team Fojo focus.
Hey, you can say this.
It's in Team Fojo. Look, even Ora. But Ora. I am thinking by now you have been parading 2, 3, 4 people before the law court to suggest that we have filed a case against you. We have established a prima facie case against you. I suggest to say, what do your money seeker? So far, NDC is only throwing tantrums. Okay. Your best strong. Say, Mumaya big Ghana. Say, Mumaya so mine.
Okay. Yeah. Going forward, young pastor and farmer Richie Suma of the Movement for Change, Afra Franto. Earlier on, so Joshua Sikanate of the National Democratic Congress, Kasai, and not forgetting, say, earlier, Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party, also Kasai. Afemumi and Shay, the largest opposition party until I bring the United Movement Party, a New Patriotic Party, organization to regain power, Koseng. MPP for ahobua say omo bua wo mo ho akeka ho abom na nyame ye o madom anka 2028 omo sa ka power no ekosan mramra metie ne sesia
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Nipa enyiro na nani ahode ebafo empu emabunu bi ebre ewonim nanso eni yade biara wo no mekanfo Optovision Eye Clinic edi amao Optovision Eye Clinic provides diagnosis and world-class affordable treatment for all eye diseases, including glaucoma, cataract, and yadia would be. Dear Strongko Krani say, Optovision Eye Clinic, what quality designer space, a hood webe fatal, send you penny biara. It is a when you are, and answer when you are what the other form, and answer who person who are dear year. Unim baby as a sawoba. Optovision Eye Clinic.
Call us on 0553 270806 or WhatsApp on 0558 517556. Optovision Eye Clinic.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Twem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afi bia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwade a wapi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba awari.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink ya sorry no pa no ne yenom. Ye be chef fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ne so hye.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so hye.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
Neat 100.9 FM Suni. And a Monday, April 7, 2025. Time just about gone 23 minutes past 3. In the studios, Benjamin Isare of the New Patriotic Party, Regis Suma of the Movement for Change, and then Joshua Sikanate of the National Democratic Congress. Now, the largest opposition party with the mighty minority MPs, New Patriotic Party. Yebuso, Oma hu bua se, omo bua womo ho, aka womo ho abom, na nyame ye oma domo a 2028, oma timi a wrestle power from the National Democratic Congress. Kwasan, Richard, the unim, the NTA.
Asa we na before ho na wa pija se kese we dia mama ofa yanka onu ka omufi asem na o kan we a nice dia e work edibet to us no na e dia me sure ben wo dia di kan wa
ofaji tumu dia
adam say ano ahoboa say de ekoso na nkoyi a omo nyina beba United Movement Party and United Movement Party for
yo of ADAKABRI sincerely speaking no MPP there media is surprising me kakra ni say me who say Ghana no ye political parties than the country no. I am so sick of the fact that as we are in 2025, early days of 2025, NPP is only focusing on how they can win 2028 election, which to me I feel it is not in the right order. Mimi believe ni say, one got into an election and you lost. You didn't just lose the presidency, but you have also lost a substantial number of people in parliament. Extra will say, no matter how Amu Paredi Muhu say, we have delivered, we are the best. At some point, Krampo Nana Akufo-Addo made it clear to us that there is no government, even Nkrumah's government, there is no government that has performed better than his Nana Akufo-Addo's government. But in all, the people of Ghana showed the NPP that it is not about what you think or what you feel. It's about what we, the citizens, we feel and what we think. Sisi Anumahu say, Omuya ye too divided at their front. Now, who are the big contenders for the upcoming primaries or presidential candidacy elections? Samubeye, Eye Baumia, Kennedy Ajapon, and these are the two front runners. Now, Minim say the former Minister of Education is also in the race. I also know that Ajako is also harboring presidential ambition. He has it already. He came, he lost. Now, what can they do to reorganize themselves is to be speaking to the bread and butter issues that are confronting Ghanaians on daily basis. Other than say this hard noise, Broni Bekan say cacophony, hard noise, you are muye in the pia, edit Ethiopia nasum wakremu, as to say that we are going to fight the NDC government tooth and nail. Whatever they do, whether good or whether bad, we are going to give them a run for their money. That is not going to help them. So me, they are not helping themselves, but they are rather dividing their own front. Their party manifesto or their party constitution says, say, muko election, not election here. The leadership power is reversed to what? The chairman of the party. But as we speak now, I don't remember the last time I heard of what is that chairman's name? Mr. Intim, right?
Yeah, Intim
Fojo. I don't remember that.
Stephen Intim.
Stephen, National Chairman of
Intim.
Mr. Stephen Intim Fojo. I don't remember the last time of ADAKABRI.
Ayensu Intim.
Mr. Stephen Ayensu Intim.
That's right.
I don't remember the last time I heard him speak publicly. I don't remember the last time what did Nanu asi MPP assembly mu. Nansia Adwa Safo on the radio stations or Kasa proud to only Kasa. I know a lot of people are speaking, but they were not speaking the fire enough. But onu starti Kasa no MPP before we say ya son anua or Becky can send baby a bit damage the party and the integrity of the party further. So now they are trying to do what? As son anu say Jai Kasa. So I am asking the NPP party, where is the architecture of the party structure itself? But you are still counting on Baumia. I read the info analysis for Muso Maye survey. HSL 57% of the NPP respondents know HSL they want Baumia to represent them in 2028. I feel it is too early days yet. Now Ghanaians are seeing NPP as a bitter political organization that at the end of the day, no, they are only having self-interest. They don't care about the state. And so mahum babuanu there, me hunu say ekonu kwen papa biaso, but ebi omu internally no, maybe they can tell us that ninyina eko ye. But me as an outsider, I believe that NPP they are fighting among themselves, and it is too early days yet. They should have patience. Go back, sa omu fact find this now omu ye to understand why the party lost. But ninyina cause saying, as I know, they've not been able to tell us. I heard that Fenyo Makin said the last time that NDC stole. Honorable Fenyo Makin, Nansia saw two musicians omukos ranu or see NDC stole. How can the government in power tell me that an opposition party stole an election? Then that means you yourself you are not correct, because you all the powers of the state is in your hands. So if you say they stole the election, can Afenyo Makin provide a justification? Now they also say because who's driving also been panning the cake and they have turned their back on them. So as of now, NPP don't know. So that's what we say. Now omu a true representation of the people. Omu go into themselves and do brony franu introspection. Omu ko yes self introspection. No one kasa omu kanu kwani say it is because of pride. NPP at a certain point of their leadership became a party of pride, full of pride. Bronica be said before every fall there is a pride. NPP at some point they forgotten that they were governing people. They forgotten that they were leading people who actually queued and voted for them. They felt that Nana Akufo-Addo at some point felt that Ayonuan Kasana is sorry for in the bedroom right now becoming the president. So he was no longer ready to listen to anybody, and he became full of pride. And it is the punishment of the fathers that was replicated onto the children. And to the punishment, the vote of no confidence Ghana for the man and Akufo Addo no eno na affect ba omia etinu meja no sa na benu o kana say
okay enti Richie Suma and yat in the comments are why over MPP for ahobo amu yese omo betimi aboabo omo ho se nyame ye omadomo a 2028 obetimi a recapture power now yentie Benjamin Isare of the New Patriotic Party ahobo ano kosen
over medase over before then no in fact mpese Ghana fo nyina ate ase se menu me ho da se Abraham started say me politics offer eye me role model my dinner chia follow no sa da bia o prove me right say oyobia say ye hwe no ne yesua ne yetime koye anim waboa me wo akwanya say nyina so because asem a offer kan no what just 20 seconds e kire philosophy su kwache ne yesese oye at the presidency wono eseso omo ba no omo beda office because such a simple matter na wuntimi na se abrebia because of the bia sole awokasa nti asembia philosophy zu kwache ebeba begina bonte akasa abra onkoje permission kura free ne boss wo so opeso obeka se nti ofa yeda wase se watimi akasem no ama no akwakoda ama minua no kura ti ha oboniti nkoto oke ofa ene mi free anmo amekwa akofre philosophy zu kwache na che so omo anim say enkoyie the communication bureau na wo presidency wono enkoyie na munya ide yato abawie ofa NPP New Patriotic Party nyame adom Ghana for kire wo mo adwen ka say yenkonko tenase na John Dramani Mahama the president any NDC emra meteki oman no anim kan no mo hwe say ombetimi atoto oman no de akwa empempenso bi a oman no betimi afa ne ntemapa efra akwa se esese party no yese baby a ohwe ase no eho na esese o sole ana o start free nti ya hwe ase mu no ya started the niema tututu kwemu a ye hwe se party no ye betimi united the front ne yetimi aka ehu abom na 2028 ya sa ba abedi to me e dey free NDC we na wonam oman mu a obia se wa ye mistake so to aba obia ene yanu yehu manu me ho se mankwa nkoto aba adekura na mekoto aba se dum so na asa start untime na enso na start a egu amanfo chese be bia obeko bia obia se wanu no ho se hu nipa obetimi agina de nsasi ne bo se me ye campaign to aba de NDC ye John Dramani Mahama Jesus kanate ene betimi agina simple so akase o ye campaign to aba ma John Dramani Mahama ni NDC Ghana for CCA within 3-4 months omo afi NDC MPP say ensamra power na se ni nyina mu no na se nyame adom Ghana for kasa omo kasa se eye MPP nko na betimi abu o man no de o man na kwa akogina mpempenso a ebeboa o man na dia na ese efata se ese se ye hwe ye fie ne ye toto ne ma ne ye hwe se ne ma bekoyie eno na party no ya start a ye oba me constituency ye trobu constituency a mpanimfo aba reconciliation team aba ene party mpanimfo na ba betena se ama se me no ka se nyame ya adoma 26 of this month ya ye general meeting kese a ye to nsafre party fo nyina se omumra ne nyina ye ntrance ne nyojo baby ekọ yie baby anko yie no baby a esese ye di blame no kono omo a ye be blame wo no omo be accept blame no in a good faith na afa no baby esese ye pacha no omo apacha baby esese ye kire niemam ema party for ne ti ase na omunya hotoso se omo ate omo ho ase na going forward no sa niema no enya de a ye be soso ama bia si biem no ne ya to aso ne ye koya nim enu nti na party na start a ye tu sa na mo ni nyina mu so no ye pese ye ma party for ni nyina ate ase se the New Patriotic Party constitution ye di ebu party no obie di ho no mo so se ne mra obie ni ho not even the former president. Not even the former president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and was sustaining New Patriotic Party. Ye mra amanyuku no obi enso nsremra. Enti in as much as ni ade niema tutu ye no we will not allow abra ye ku yanim. And no dear, let's make it clear to everybody.
mpanimfoɔ no mo a mo di party n'anim no mo adidi awie yɛba saa nneɛma no it is the youth of the party no yɛbɛtie tua kyerɛ no sɛ mo adidi benefit nti sɛ mo adi
Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party. Now, what about your comments? Joshua Sikanati of the National Democratic Congress.
ADAKABRI FRIMPONG there asanso amame okwenye. Na nche mejidi there ebema makwenya maka developmental issues of the NDC, but sisi anoesi yenhwe MPP na won kanko ADAKABRI onye studio ya me bande ya na ncha medwen the MPP party no wegu because ehwe nhyehyɛ ya John Mahama odilugu akwenma Ghana fu nyina won refi the party bi wo a wo friend MPP abadinta na America dem ye wo ho na Adwo Asafo obetu nanum to the MPP no oye ewifo na awona won dweno man no ho no wodom MPP no chire ma Ghana for radio stations fu nyina fa hu de sana MPP for na day no wote ye wo manimu na the past president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ose de ose chairman sabonsu oye them time no ye majority leader ontena nchen na afenyu marking on be majority leader oyi ne na abasem no si wanche na majority better than minority ni nyina no kire science a o kire de MPP party no oba begu na de kro ma Ghana fu wo bu fu mpo a what to tia MPP ne de MPP na Ghana fu hu de wan bade wo ba bebu o ma no wo bade wo be a business and transaction won de container bis baby no aton scan no wo de ahwe won kotokum won de asase bis de baby no wo de takashi akwaje efi Ghana fu won sem chede wo ko bobesia ba won fa yo ma ni ye no hwe won kotokum nti Ghana fu hu de amambu no wan bade wo bebu o ma no wo bade wo be pir won ye fun won kotokum enna edin kese ebe ko bebi was na no se nana scam pedede jargon sankese na MPP fo wode nam omanim na Ghana fo na wode nka wonya asetena pa wo na abrabo mu no ohia na su na mani hunu wo kom intino de MPP no be sore no che de wo hwe nzama bi one owode wo jai dem na nado faction na Kennedy Japan faction wo buni na egu no ye proper reconciliation onye reconciliation obeka de eyiwo akufo ado ne camp eyiwo nanado ne camp abadinta na make dem me pede NPP no wogina wonado because I don't believe there or the wojai NDC no whatna amani wo bu mana for more than 8 years
na no si ana ye bie phone line
na kra wojai NDC
na me now lines na no si ana ya fa calls no betimi afre 0302 257902 0302 257902 and I say 0302 243540 0302 243540 na also yetie de odeba
adakabri so wojai NDC ni yetna power for more than even 8 years wo bibi our friend the power drunk the NDC itself will become power drunk na yebe yenzema bia obe tia omana nkasa oye aman yosem ne yeli o nimpa oye CPP ni MPP ni no onye metanfo but wo ho de wo be take the current ruling government it no we in the NDC still wish the MPP well but yempede wo be fa nkrofo wo ye wifo no wo de aye won aman yoku no obandama omano onkoyie hwe NDC ayabe sebe ode ye nyankrofo bi a wotimi ye bibibon bi a wo betene yen si yenya opposition a wogina wonado a no chede ye be ye ma yepe ebi ye nan kwampado but nkrofo nkakre bi wo NDC mu a wo ye wifo a yanhwe won yi a wo be say your man no oye MPP free no betima kire ende Mr A ye wi wo NDC Mr B ye wi wo NDC inti yanhwe na president ahwe ho no wa ten nyama it no we still need the NPP but okay. The NPP must bring reliable people okay. Na mesha 2028 nimpa word ne ba obema NPP wa fa ne tampefra eye osai che mensa bonsu oyo obi a boni bi ani no ho ifi bi ani no ho beni
no betimi afre 0302 257902 and answer 0302 243540 say ye cocaine sensemi your mind Ghana na egure ni mase and answer ye John Dramani Mahama led government na egure ni mase and answer NDC na egure ni mase ene nyina mo so ahobo aben na MPP for so ye so betimi asanya akonya ba aben mo biem. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Alaja Mahmoud.
Naam.
Femi Ibrahim me pefi nima.
Ibrahim ntie we.
Asama mi me wakse mechanic ya nyina ya Ghana for most of the time me try say ye be discuss Ghana e won international committee no. Who ya osofo say ese bibia ese otimi kan kwe because asama wo anka do kan ujidi say yan tro. Inso so beka we ka say I'm sorry. Who ka say I'm sorry the American man kan yi mo fa tami. It will give you opportunity say you can say we can kwe. There asema o kan o say am fail. Yes say ya fail a oko ade no woni asema o beka. Ghana aso asema I can me ka say go for time no your guy be a friend Erico focus something like that. If I do not get the name right. Yeah, they leave because of cocaine. America have to blacklist and say Ghana a cocoa coast. Ama eneso also jina o say gidi say Ghana for cocaine. Now so the video na betra. This also be apologize. Then you go on in your life. What see that be? Yeah, you need a mistake. Wow. And any MPP and this as and then the NDC free power and then over power. You make us say Ghana for your cocaine.
Okay. 0302257902. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI.
Nyame adopanyine ho ye na yo so ye fro sen.
Mr. Boatin because I feel I'm a
yo panyine me ntie o.
ADAKABRI that's what's some our kind of politicians before no. I was a show me. Uzi asama omo ken say wo hwe de MPP ni neka the movement for change ka de NDC ni neka angle no obia na mo no e yakwanya na omo nya betena ho isi on say NDC ni ka say o say MPP for ya kromfo since 1992 ye hwe party ya jeli wo mo nkrofo na wo hwe ratio no a hwe ma mi crowd dis ka ko Africa it ye dem ma ka say MPP for ya kromfo JH men's assembly no wanka. And the politicians, one about all train, no interest party. Who's all kind of work say? There was a funny for Sukwati, you may we are seeing who say. I didn't, and you know, what? No woman was some brand a year. Who's Bizana saying, who not to me won't some, and the MP no. And Brano has said, okay, so what's your one? What speaker man, speaker mouth fine. Almost fast, I want Janas. Who's still work as a man speaker number mouth. Ghana will be any bio and nothing to Ghana ADAKABRI bo Ghana. It is so ye quite no I buy it. The big quiet is MPB for pay. I am representing before by that my debrifa. So it was eating. The almost radio station almost fat, you know. The engine almost saying ye no waka na enchirima no so that ADAKABRI be anime ehunu because shese adidina se be kebu so ayira na yakochi ni Indian na obibini na otimi toma na de atum na yentimi nchire bibini bia no ma we be se wabrotire Indian ni Chinese no ono akoto ade na abaye nane no ono de yakochi no de akoto ade no ma na de enchire ADAKABRI se be VIP na so bi be wi am battery na mo hunu battery no Togo na wo de ba ko no te battery no ton e ba tire no Togo na de oba to free no ho Ghana na de no yan kwatere
okay 0302 243540. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are you Pacha Frosting?
Pacha from James. Pacha free to win.
You, Uncle James, me and way.
Pacha free. Yanko Punshira Hong Kong. Any you ma we are more my Ghana. Na baby kakra me kasa me kan say sometimes politics na ye akwai te say MPP NDC that NDC da ye any MPP for say abi MPP for be ye any NDC for say at the same time aye reverend MPP for that's why reverend me no ma mu na ye so pa o ma me ye so kasa wana na de no okoto ye okku no konya ye sometimes me afanya martin almost said that and almost collaborating almost almost go your man na buy any man. And sometimes and go for say yes, but you know bachelor the same one. I was so yeah, but I no more besides no more what I know I can't wait your friend or your friend. Listen me deep no mama where simple mama national security no. Say MP and me friend or abra yemfa asam command speaker. How much are they? Allergy now, allergy, and prove you. No one did no man of so one of the young friend, and you say, on you say, due to because we were Jania Coche under of the parliament listening chamber. I don't know one more yes, sir.
There was a penny. There was 0302 257902. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, over.
Penny Pacha Frosting.
Wafanya no kwenye mikasesa so mankase.
BNT we Enoch.
Yo wafanya misha na mapa oboma omanga na non count. Wafa ta ko clean temteme abedani issue. Na mitesa na oka usidi yo say anka asem ne bae na anka Felix honorable Felix one country na one be bonchiri mu na oka so e bia nye nokre ontwa so a wafa me no ya adwen. But oni mi ko mu ha obi said that media asem to so enye no kru opeso be yiwa no wan be yiwa no se no kru ofa enu nyina na akoye se o bet ofa si asema me dia me pese anka ba ne ye ne se honorable minister MP na or the allegation e ba na okaka se o evidence no le sire abamu penifo omo invite no mbo security services no fa evidence owo a ekese ya palampala omo de nyama bi begu o man no ofa anko be hwe some few days ago Adia president ya promises of promise and I am born it is so diminish. You live back tax and a nyama. But you say, Alawa, there came on. Naba, anke good news anke some come. And no more direct attention. Starting almost if you contain a container Kaira now and a fan could should be drummers and the boom. But yeah, I saw him say that 2015, 2016 in Toronto Mutiku Mama would lose election. What for this time Omunian help you. Intimidate about we at the American way and say, we a communicator, we a minister, we a MP. Ube can't send via own evidence. As someone invited, Nafa evidence. I walk. A better Nagana for me. I'm throwing propaganda near the Adeno woman. This time around, yeah, mom point you.
0302 243540. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Papa.
And you know, Pacha Frosty.
I'm Median and I'm a free neighbor town.
Nana mean to way.
I'm assuming you count. No one can say no big phone now. Yama metal is a winning or so chiapa. Now, fa Ajuma, Samuna, or can I some rich or marino? Yeah, than Bibia politics. Ama, as some no qualify, nay, than as some and yano quality. A ban is saying, and now MP Mua, what me Abeka say, send it, cause me minimum in Kebia, when information can in script if we didn't cardia come on. And such would bet to Jakura answer. But as a one, yes, sir. What they are better to prove, say, as old as some cocoa or casting the panwadi for no. One has to prove which I said, Sana say, Nipan chain, hand the video and I be say, Nipanoli for. What do you mean for Bibia, Sanya, the Maye? Also, radio to radio, and our Nama, O Casasa, so I say, committee ya okay, and then the best of my patio. No much choma traffic light in Nas, no more could on Kola, yes, radio. And yes, and 24. That year, I saw me to one amount. About the Sandy and Cromwa, yet to me, bomb for parts of Major Common Stress Radio. No, Mamma, no matter baby, and Colana Stress Radio, no money, so I
okay. Two more callers. Now, Fiamra back to the studio, then Peniforno, and from final comments, my good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I didn't patch your frosting.
Manko Rofa. Uncle ADAKABRI is your ma. Mini to Pachi. Ashima Suba Canable. Asumo Domekabina.
Into
Ofa, Uchedian Punyankupon, Unshirao, non threat was you. I'm a Sierra Denqua who signing Quatenty Mount. Enjoy a home term. She's a winning Dian Jansa, a Dawson. So one funny Namaya, no Raden Frosty here. Aji udini na mayevi. Ofadie nasi, na mincha become leader, only na share studios, wabojuma, na kwa communication support officer idie. Me baba supporting sempa wakanyina. Ofa oni Ghana hawo. Said me earlier call the kind me come with me kind. Obi dia sem to so. Na uye dia. Na ma bohana dania sem papa. Ni yakobo biom e dia no muat watching. Unim adiwo wudi dia ye John Dramani Mahama ne kanea ban etwam omo di atro kra akoshisem ani konkonsasam e de to ye papa Mahama so e ma ni nyuma pa na oye no esumi be kata so nti so be kaya bra ye nua Kofi Adomo wanwani hia na oye interview o say ade no na ye huhu asem na etese obi afira Ghana fo ni huhu da bi Ghana fo sa o ka asem ye trosem che ya na ehye nipa na o kan wasem a kire na ye bu fu nipa no nti so ya de pakwa ye hye sadie ya so fumako so kwa reverend in for joy ye hom eye nyame prasem ni nyansa ni dia o di wo parliament hom enye tangent we na ke wo so wo enko o wo kwan se on okọ aban penifo ana oni ni parliamentary fund share wakati om say intel amatikini misremo mieni juma na enye asoman but when because of political bigotry kum ya jine o bayini nti pani kura ya niam atisa abofra ya woni na onyini wunti no wabadi abetu from ena obi etwabo obi ena niam pa abensa sia enru busumi na ifo niam pa oye no ye fi ena ye ka koke ena ye ka airplane.
Okay, finally good afternoon.
Afternoon,
asafo ba me udem
Over with them. Offer anyway, the French more than from Honorable Howard Kunsin, coming national women organizer for Papa, Namenchia John Wood, incoming national chairman. Name French more than Massum MP Papa Protozua. Namen Cancer MPP, pin for say Estrel, Ajobreo. Offer, yeah, why say Naya cry, I can't want to move. Part no don't. It's the SCBR, no matter Kabia, can never put no my for the social media name, media. Now, the DNA normal the press release at all. Monya, dear Bebo, Donin Kabumba, passes here, Nina, yes, Tanan Kananka, old boy MPP, now Kalawa Class, or say yes, MPP. Yes, 3 penny for no more to near me. Moment to partner J. Musa, Mufanyama, and ye be and Fata, the Baha, ye waiting. Yes, Roma, she says, just an Indian Mashasia, almost to papas, and I got a for so many normal. Or for weekend when we go PM, or 2 region. Me first time I made a call on na come the call any come the buy and me was an info na koto abano obi o sika no bi aso mo no nti ye no mani da ye so nti ye sire penfo no say ommo de ano mo bone ma no na facha ho no so ye nsia ye MPP for ye fancha ye ho na 2028 Ghana for ni da su de ne nsan beje oman no enye ni ye view mo fa woni nyame adwuma
yo back to the studios etina Benji omomuti Israel ho ede eco petroleum ho ede eco kwa Kositanta Hill besa bushumi ni minu ya penyine baako ni briefcase or drive the Range Rover omu be Range Rover the fa briefcase no the registered sidearm a briefcase no ni American passport a briefcase no some dollars a briefcase no some CDs a briefcase into no ID no ne American passport no ne sidearm no na mepo bi ama de obehu bi amfa nkoto baby na wo de sika no de omfa na dollars no kura omfa na me sama no 5000 cedis enso so enti ya de hu dwuma ma me omfa nkoja wo henfa na masanje me nyate me hu no kura de omfa sidearm no yetuo no ne American passport no ne cards de ka ho no to baby na sama 5000 kra
ofa on de se nyame ya dom na se bia wonam na se okohu ne bia osuro se bia wo de ko police station bia ye be
ura shop bi mu ura shop no mu o sa area ho no ma less than 5 minutes or something no we be car no
na ya anajo
around 8 p.m. thereabout.
Shit.
Excuse your French.
Yes.
On fanya na with the minimum 5,000.
Obi anensa be cancer. Bi a wo asofa barrier. Ede ko eja heba. Ofanko no. Tantra ho no na se bi a won setime ka. Sa briefcase ya ye kan ne niema na ewom na obetimi ababa be jato barrier roundabout ho anase share filling station na wo no de oduru a ubetimi de ato ho ofa me free ha no ma me
VIP kura meje
ofa me free ha me kwa akoka kire wo mo say in case
a gang ne wo form no
omu hu say
yes
ofa nyame ya adom a me kokoduru fam a me ko na makwa ye 1 or 2 bi na ma hwe
just a tuo no any American passport no and other ID cards no sika no say cedis or dollars o de omumfa na yensanka tuo ne American passport ne ID cards na hihye mo
fire that I think say wo hwe the way asa pocketing no wo area no mu ho no ma sia pagya no ho mene so na in fact first no na patrol team no eba ho no omo kura moto yi na omo ne nanam ho nwumre ebotan kura utimi hia omo ne ade enti ye besre say nso na sum no nso asa aba areas
inadequate lighting
yes ama no nso a problem enti ye besre mpanimfo say omo hwe na emum ye sremo ani diem wa on setimi aka no wo de enim say wa kwakoyi ni de wo ye kromfo kokototo ba bia ye ya yebehu a yebetimi akofa na nipa kro no nso enya ne passport ne document no ehu hia no wo de sika no na ope wo say dollars ne ande no fa na fa we no ne ade no kokojama enti ye sre wo mo a ofa me final words say ye besre nsemo a ya ba ya kan nyina ye besre president John Dramani Mahama ye sre no directives na o maaye no
about cocaine no ho asem na yesre no cocaine no ho asem na ekoba se ya e oman no na yegu nanimu ase nti yebesre the way I will see directing the security agencies say omon collaborate with Reverend Intim Fodro na yenhwe say yebetimi enya nokora e wasem num na yebesre wo mo animu ya omon fa partisan we ne nto nche na omon to nsamfa mfre Reverend Intim Fodro na ne esefata bia na nokure wo mu bia no omoma yenhu na adwobreo because say na koba say we ka na ne de ko yenhu asem no ne poma sibire ekoba sa haye because cocaine de yensoso ene no nso no ewo ade a esey wo man ni din as wo kwama no ne kura akopɛ sika na wo akopɛ moa with this na no kura me site publication bi wo joy news say yes UN in crime omo hwehwe cocaine semu no omo e de letter abre oman no say yenye nhwehwemu say ye nokre say yenye nokre no
ya me follow sade no social media
bacho yo mate nti yesre omo nye nhwehwemu na omo mfa nsem no nokre bi ewom bia no na Reverend Tum Fodjo so ye pa ne chew ani diem ye do no ye bu no ye nim se ne dwumadie na odi no ye party no ho do ne oman no ho do nti yesre no se party no anase oman no kra ntonsa emfa mfrewa ani die kwan so ye besere se wankasa bomode na use privileges a wo parliament no na momfa mfa kwan paso a ye behu asem no nukre na yetimi astopo sa niema na ekoso na enye sa ebe ha oman no of amedase
right. And then Richie Suma of the Movement for Change.
You of ADAKABRI the American say bibia Ghana econo there were a lot of issues that has to do with bread and butter issues. And now, can they be a MPP ni NDC? There's nothing that is forever and ever. We cannot run a country where it will only be NDC and MPP in the lifespan of Ghana's history. No, yes, sir. We are looking forward for other organizations to build a more formidable political movement, more formidable, well organized, well appealing to the people. A party the true representations of the people, so that when that happens, NDC and NPP will know that this country, it is not their right, it is not their legal right. Others have the right. If others have not been able to organize themselves very well, they should just keep calm and chebebreno. Things will be unfolding, and then they will get to realize that they will be given a severe competition, and to believe strongly that we can become one of the most formidable, well-organized political movements in the history of Ghana. And to the Abeka conclusively say, Ghana is a country that has become a country of beggars. We beat our chest and I gateway to Africa and I say, but we wake up going to Burkina Faso to beg for rice, to beg for soya, to beg for sorghum. We are not a serious group of people until Ghana start to feed herself and we have surpluses in this country. That conclusively say, Ghana is a country.